And welcome to the 1L Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, a.k.a. Tony. Here with some of my nearest and dearest in the building. Got my dog Pucho in the building.
What's going on, my brother?
Got my dog Mateo in the building.
So, Tony, you know that this morning I went and I played my guitar for a bunch of cows. And they fucking loved it.
That's awesome.
Which is further giving me proof that maybe I should stop eating beef, or at least cut down on my beef consumption.
Chick-fil-A.
Cows are smart. Dude, cows are smart. Cows are smart as hell. They can appreciate music.
And they taste fantastic.
How do you know they loved it?
Oh, they were happy, dude. But what happened is there was one cow that came over to watch, and then like he I guess he like turned to his other cows, and then next thing you know there were like 10 cows like the fence just watching me play guitar.
I'd have been right behind you like a sniper, Deacon.
No, you're terrible.
Boom. Cows are wild, man.
Food. You saying I'm terrible, nigga? You eat a cheeseburger almost every day. You eat steak, right? Okay, you're
Not
terrible.
every day.
Hypocrite.
Damn, he's eating steak every day.
Every day steak.
Joe's got money. He's been going out on the block.
Get out of
Nigga
here.
got money now.
I knew a person back in the day that they would only eat
Steak.
100% of their meals was steak and French fries.
Steak and French fries for every meal.
Yeah.
Damn.
My grandfather had a thing where he ate enough chicken in his life. He says he only ate steak. He likes steak a lot.
That's crazy.
Beef.
Also in the building, my dog Doe.
I hate that I'm here last for you.
You saved the best for last. You never heard of this?
I don't like it.
Okay, you will never be the last anymore.
I don't even want an AKA.
I don't give you AKs. I didn't give anybody AKs.
Oh, good.
I didn't even give myself an AKA.
There's an A for energy there.
No one cares. Of course everyone cares.
Someone would say that whatever you're watching on the TV decreased your energy below the threshold to do AKs.
Never that.
Yep.
You guys, first off,
I think that's exactly what happened.
Pucho hates my AKs. Mateo, Doughboy
know what?
loves them. I just don't give it to him.
I'm still not convinced that Tony was actually watching something on TV. I think he was playing a game when he said he was watching something
lying,
on TV.
Of course. He's a
Absolutely
fucking
lying.
liar.
Wait, all right. So let me ask you this, right? Question: if you're playing games on a TV or you're looking at a show on TV, that you're still looking at a TV, correct? Whether whatever's on there, you're still looking at a TV, right?
It does not. If you're playing a video game, you can't say I'm watching TV. It doesn't count.
I'm watching the TV. That's what I'm literally doing. My eyes are watching the TV. Whether I'm interacting or not, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you guys are arguing semantics right now. I'm just saying.
You're arguing some.
I was looking away. I was looking away. I can agree with you. I was looking away. 100%.
I said you playing video games? Nah, I'm watching TV. That's a lie. That's two lies right there. No, that's a lie. And then I'm watching TV. That's a second lie.
Matter of fact, I'm going to go right into the intro. I'm going to go first. I was playing Stray, boys. That's what I was playing. The new game that came out. Yeah. Pretty dope. Very colorful. I think it makes me want to explore. I like games that kind of make you explore, but not force. It's just like a natural exploration. But it's weird because I hate the idea of having to just fucking explore around. Like, it's weird. I don't know. It's like RPG. You play RPG games, you got to explore around, and you'll find things or loot or items. That's cool, but that seems like troublesome. It's like a lot of work. I hate
Tony
that
likes a marker that tells you exactly where to go.
I don't even like that anymore. I used to just want to get to the point and do it. I don't even like that. But
Tony likes to just get into a train that just takes him right to the place.
Nah.
Right to the point. What the fuck are you saying?
He wants an option.
You don't want to explore. You don't want to know how to get there.
I don't want to be
You don't want
forced.
something to take you there. What do you want?
I want it naturally. I want to be drawn to it like a cat. Just curiosity.
What's a linear experience?
Yeah. Just straight,
Okay,
he wants to go into a tunnel that'll just take him right to the.
That's what I thought he was saying. I thought that he was saying that he wanted like an option to just be you press it and it just plays all the cutscenes for you in order, and then the ending of the game.
Should play Final Fantasy 13. It's literally a tunnel. You just walk to the end of the game.
Really?
I hated it. Yeah.
But yeah, Stray's pretty dope, man. I know me and Doughboy was talking about it when it first did the little trailer drop. Well, oh, this looks interesting. Sure enough, it's very interesting. Obviously, you're a cat. Fucking jumping rooftop to rooftop, whatever. It's pretty dope. It's weird. You're trying to figure out a story. There's obviously a story behind it. And it's just like right now I'm in the city. I'm not going to try to spoil it too much, but I'm in the city and I'm just going through rooms to rooms to rooms, and I'm picking up things and objects and collecting stuff. And then I go into a shop. The shop wants something for something. I have that something to get something that takes me to something else. Magically, I'm just naturally going through the world. You know what I'm saying? I already found it, not knowing that I need this for something. So that's what I meant by like, I like that feeling. Like it just naturally, like you naturally just want to do things, and then you're doing the mission without even knowing. That's what I like.
Yeah.
When shit forces you to do it, it's like, just give me to the point.
That's how I
It
felt.
feels like a fetch quest.
That's how I felt about Duck Game, actually. Not Duck Game. The Goose one.
Oh, Mother Goose?
Oh yes, the goose. No, the game. There's this goose game.
Well, you're
It's called
a fucking
the Goose Game, I think, where you're a goose and like you fucking terrorize this town.
Yeah, you're just fucking with people. But everything felt real natural in the game. Like everything that it wanted me to do was basically like something I already wanted to do. That kid bullying that kid and stealing his glasses, I already wanted to do that when I was the goose immediately.
I think I played that game at Pujo's house. I'm not gonna lie. All these weird games I play at his house.
These weird games.
I purchased interesting and creative games.
All right, let me not say weird games that I wouldn't just go and purchase on my own.
So it's a weird game. It's called Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled Goose Game. That's what it's
It's
called.
weird. It's fucking weird. That's
Doesn't
the
tell
point of
you
the game. It's
shit.
fun.
You just got to do shit on your own. It caught my eye, just like Pedro, Banana Pedro, whatever the fuck.
Banana Pedro.
I play that shit. Shit's
Last time
fun.
was Banana Bros. He gets fixated on like one or two indie games, and he'll be bringing this up. He'll be talking about Banana Bros for years. The guy started talking about Little Nightmares back in like 2015. He won't drop it. I'm sick of hearing. I'm not even. The other day I saw it for basically the first time ever. I was like, oh, it's like a side scroller. It looks like Limbo or something.
Yeah,
But Tony's been talking about this shit for decades. It seems.
I need to get like some type of pay from these guys. I've been
Facts.
advertising.
You've just
the
been
shit out
promoting
of
Little
them.
Nightmares everywhere
Yo,
you go. That's gonna be
crazy.
Banana Bros. It's called My Friend Pedro. Or My Friend is Pedro. Some weird shit like that.
I remember last Halloween, we should play Little Nightmares.
That's interesting.
That is true. That was one of the things Tony wanted to do for Halloween. Little
Is it a
Nightmares.
spooky game?
Yes.
That's not
Is
scary.
it scary?
It's not scary. It's just the environment or the ambiance is a little creepy, but it's not scary.
It just seemed like a theme.
Yeah,
Like
it was-
it's as scary as like The Nightmare Before Christmas is what it looked like.
If that scares you though, then I don't know how the fuck you made it through Resident Evil.
I love scary stuff. I'm a big horror fan.
What
I've heard
about you?
Nope is good.
Who? What?
The
You
movie
should have
Nope.
finished that. You should have finished that game with the guy in the fucking bunny suit.
Ooh, I still want to. That's a streamable game
Murder
for
House? Was that what the,
Yes.
That game was fucking weird. It looks
Yeah.
like a PlayStation 1 game. That game was disturbing. I didn't like it.
It's meant to look like it. It has
I
like
actually had a
PlayStation 1
nightmare about
graphics.
it. I was just watching Doey play it, and then that night I had a nightmare about running through that mall.
Damn.
That's so
It's
weird.
disturbing, yeah.
That's wild.
But if you haven't done so already, ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button. Follow,
Yes.
share, like us. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Discord. We got a Discord chat and a channel.
That
Join
shiny
us.
Discord.
It's very shiny. We still haven't came up with
Where you will encounter the one-up sluts.
I don't think it's the one up.
We're trialing
I don't
these. We're trialing these.
Yeah, the whore
We'll wait
connoisseur
until it
thinks the
hits.
one-up sluts is what we should call our listeners and viewers.
Yeah.
We're still working on it.
Yeah, we're still
I think
working
it was
on it.
workshopping.
Yeah, we're on all social media platforms. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. Come listen to us. If you don't want to see us, share us. Hey, we're out here. Just, show some support and love. Obviously, the comments on Facebook and YouTube and all that is always welcome. Good or bad, I don't care. But yeah, Mateo, how was your weekend, man?
Not bad, man. Like I said, I got a lot of sun. Lots and lots of sun. Played guitar for some cows. Started watching American Horror Story.
Oh, yeah?
The new one that they're doing, which is like American Horror Story Stories or something like that. American Horror Stories, some shit like that. It's basically like So American Horror Story was always terrible at like actually ending their shows. Their shows went on way too long, right? There were too many episodes, too much filler and fluff. So this kind of like trims them down to like 40 minutes. And they feel better so far. They feel a little bit tighter.
Good.
It's
It's like
solid.
they were always like Black Mirror, except they couldn't really finish anything.
Yeah. And even Black Mirror, some of their episodes kind of don't stick the landing, right?
Yep.
I don't know. I've never been a fan of the American Horror Story
Horror
episodes.
shows? I'm not a big fan of horror shows. I like movies, games, but shows? I'm trying to think of a horror show.
It's actually called American Horror Story, right?
No, I
Not
know,
show.
but like an actual series. I guess like that.
What does that even mean? That if it doesn't have show in the title, it's not a show?
No, because I didn't know if Doughboy was talking about like the same shit we're talking about, or he's talking about another show that's also called.
No, he's trying to think of another good scary show that he's seen in his life. Like
don't
what
think
another
except
one would
Don't
be.
be
That
losing
one
himself. That's why I've been trying to
with
catch
that
him.
Crypt dancer. What's that Crypt guy?
Crypt dancer.
Are you talking about Tales from the Dark or Tales from the Crypt? Tales from the Crypt.
I was gonna say Tales from the Crypt was fire.
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt is good.
They had
The Goosebumps
one
show was pretty good.
Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone is good.
Twilight Zone is
Billy,
weird.
was it Billy Zane? Is Billy Zane in Titanic?
Yes, he's the
All
bad
right.
guy.
He's the bad guy in Titanic. They had a Tales from the Crypt with Billy Zane. He was like a devil or something like that.
The fuck?
It was cool. Yeah.
That little skeleton
These guys
used to
are
scare
like,
me.
this guy had to like secure this like little like a building. It was like a hotel or something, and all these zombies and creatures are trying to get in. And he's like, he survived this before. It was some ridiculous thing.
That's
It was
awesome.
horrifying as a kid. I mean, fucking horrifying. You know, I go back and watch it, and it's so cringe. It's actually funny to watch. I can't remember what it's called, but maybe we should watch it. It's funny. It's a funny movie.
Joey, if you want some spooky stuff to watch, that's actually spooky, like spooky TV shows.
Yeah.
Haunting of what is that one from Netflix? Haunting of Bly Manor, Haunting of Hill House. Ooh. Both of those are really good.
I like spooky stuff. We're gonna need to do something spooky. We got some spooky months coming.
Yeah, we'll
I know
we'll
we're
try to
in
get some kind
summer.
of plan going.
Yeah.
How was your week or weekend, Tony? Did you just play Stray all week?
I went first, but okay. No, Stray. I
You
just
didn't really go. You just said you were playing straight.
Well, that's
Yeah,
'cause you
Stray is
guys
all,
cut me
Stray
off.
is all you mentioned.
trying to
I didn't know if
give us
that's
a
all you
review?
did.
Y'all boys be cutting me off. That's why. Y'all don't let the boss finish.
You actually asked Mateo how was his week. So
No,
don't
I
cut
was just
him off.
talking shit.
He's
No,
cutting himself off.
I just got Stray today. Played it today for a couple hours. Other than that, I didn't really do much. I'm in another kickball league again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I haven't done shit. Lucas.
So you can start playing some real sports.
Oh,
A
yeah.
baseball league or a football league or football.
A
you know?
full contact
You should
football
try
league. That's what you
kickball.
should
That's
do when
just-
you're in your mid-30s.
No.
You should try kickball, Pooch. It's not as easy as you think.
You want me to start playing fake sports instead of you
That's a
playing
fake
real
sport?
sports.
That's a hot take.
What if we
Kickball is
get
fake
real
sport.
competitive about mini golf?
Kickball's what you play in elementary school. Perfectly fun game to play. Sport. I don't know.
It's a sport.
You think there's professional kickball leagues?
Yeah. There
Is it really?
Yeah.
Tony's just saying yeah. What's it called?
There's a professional cornhole league. You think there's not a professional kickball league?
That's the reason why I might be on Tony's side here. That there's probably a professional kickball.
Sure,
They
league.
got
I'm just
tournaments.
saying-
They got actual money league tournaments. That shit is fucking crucial. I can Google it and give you the fucking sign
It's amazing how bored people are. People will watch anything.
Could you imagine going up to a girl at the bar and being like, "I am the #1 kickball player"? And wait, where are you going? Come back.
Yeah, it's called World Kickball Association. Everybody loves kickball. Yeah, they got like fucking. It's called walk off. That's what they call it.
That's what happens when you tell that girl you're the best.
You just
kickball
Googled
player.
it, and it's the first thing that comes up. But there's
Yeah,
no
I told
indication
you I was
that
going
this
to
is
give you
a.
that. That's a league.
Yeah,
bro.
but there's no indication that this is actually a professional
Professional.
league.
What is this guy doing?
Is that a spicy nugget?
It's a tostone.
Oh, it's
That shit don't even look
Let me see.
good.
Turn it sideways.
It
Let
don't
me see
even
the
look
girth
good.
of it.
It's not girthy.
aren't they supposed to be double smashed?
They're fresh.
No crunch. That's
That
just
wasn't
not
good.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
That is the softest tostone I ever heard in
They
my
didn't.
life.
They didn't smash it enough. There's two things, right? there's the people that smash the plantains just till they get like a little squashed, but it doesn't like break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's under fried. It has to be twice fried. That's another problem. Maybe they didn't fry it enough the first time around. There's the ultra smashers that do the ultimate flat. Those suck. Those are trash. Yeah. Just pure flat. You need to fry it enough so that when it smashes, you get like craters, like valleys in the, and then when it fries again, that's the crispy bits right there. That's the good.
Where'd you buy that from, though?
I don't know. My mom just walked in some Mexican restaurant.
Oh, no, that's your first problem right there. You don't go to Mexicans to get tostones.
Yeah, I fucked up the other day too. I got a mangú from a Cuban place. Bad. The Cubans don't know what they're doing.
Cubans don't know shit about mangú, bro.
Actually, let's pause on that one.
Let's pause.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Pooch? How was your weekend? What you do?
Not very good, all right? Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
Your boy, I've been hit with the vid, all right? I got COVID.
Oh, shit.
So I've been dealing with that. My energy is coming back. Today's actually the first day I'm feeling like pretty good. Mm-hmm. Still got the sniffles. I'm coughing up a storm today. So I'm going to be muting a lot. So I got this cough drop.
I thought that was just candy. I thought you just had some hard candy in your mouth.
No. Otherwise, I'd be coughing way more if I didn't have these damn things. Yeah, it sucks. My wife got COVID. Pretty sure my daughter got COVID.
Oh, 100%.
Pretty sure we got it from her. I mean, she goes to daycare. I work. Me and my wife mostly work from home, so it's like I'm not really seeing people like that. Yeah, I was pretty surprised when I got the vid. I was like, damn, I got burned.
Now your daughter's grounded for a month.
And I kicked her. Nah, let me stop. I didn't do that. Man, she's a beautiful little girl, and she's actually doing pretty good. She has a little cough, but she's fine. It sucked.
That's good.
It really sucked. I had a fever for like a day and a half. It sucked.
So am I the
whole
only
day sweating and then freezing, and it just sucked.
So am I the only one that hasn't got vid yet? Everybody has got vid, right? But then you got vid, right?
Yeah, I caught
Doughboy
it in a
definitely
movie
got
theater.
vid.
I thought I got it, but I wasn't able to get tested because everybody was getting tested for it.
No, nigga, you didn't want to go get tested. Stop the lies. Stop the press.
It was like, oh, I can't go get tested. Fucking Jesus got tested like 3 times during the whole period.
That's
where
on his side of the city.
Then Doy's like,
that's
oh no,
miles
it's just,
and miles
yeah, I would
away.
look online, mad availability. It's because he be waking up at fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's like, all right, yeah, places in New York start shutting down. You got all morning to get tested.
Facts.
That was a weak excuse.
I heard one of the times Zeus got tested was just for fun too. He just got tested because he could.
Yeah, he just walked right in there.
I don't remember that.
This man's tight.
Oh, I'm enjoying my tostones.
You should.
Is that all you got? Just tostones?
I have a quesadilla here.
Oh my God, what is this?
I don't know what's up with this man, bro.
You should have saved the food for the food talk, all right? Because this is, I got so much to say.
Shouldn't even eat right now, matter of fact.
This is why he's getting sat at that kid's table.
Facts.
This is exactly why.
What about you, Doe? How was your week?
Finally, we get to me. Last as usual. I'm doing good. I started playing Power Wash Simulator this week, and it's made me a better man. I'm completing these jobs. I'm getting these power washes in. I'm upgrading my gear, and it's a lot of fun. I'm just power washing. I wish the water actually acted like water, but cleaning simulator is pretty cool. Like the cleaning simulation.
Do you feel ready to be a suburban dad?
Yes. Yeah, I'm ready for the dad jokes. I'm ready for it all.
You're gonna wear the Skechers with the jean shorts?
Yeah. I'll settle in. Even the ones where like they're a little bit fabric, but you can still see the toes like underneath.
Terrible.
Like the sandal / that dad sandal.
It's like the Skechers shoe, but they were trying to save on the leather, so they made like
They
some
like
cut
took a little bit out.
It looked like what it really looks like is like, you know, when you're a kid and you fold up the sheet of paper and you just like cut like a fucking shape out and then you open it up and then they just wrapped it around a foot. That's what that shit looks like.
Terrible.
Tony
I'm
strikes
glad
me.
it makes you feel like a better man. That's how Construction Simulator made me feel. I was up here digging holes, putting pylons in that bitch, filling it with concrete. I was building buildings, all right? I was building America. Some would say
Facts.
making it great.
Oh, Trump over here.
Only some would say though.
Some would say.
This nigga's a capitalist and a Trump supporter all in one episode. Shit is ridiculous.
I just saw that dude rambling about walls and wheels on Twitter. Apparently, that rally that he had last night was pretty unhinged.
Oh wow.
He's still having rallies?
He's gearing back up, right?
Yeah, I think
Still
he's
having
having
rallies.
rallies.
Yeah, he's absolutely running again. He's basically said he's going to run again. It's not a matter of if he's going to run again. It's just when he's going to announce he's running again.
I think that's why none of the Republicans have announced that they're running yet. It's because I don't know if we're going to have primaries this year. I think they're going to see if Trump decides to run. I think they're just going to cede the primaries to Trump. Like, they're just going to be like, he's the nominee.
I was reading a thing earlier that they think that the January 6th commission is putting in, or committee is putting enough pressure on that these might be some surprisingly competitive Republican primaries. We'll see.
That shit is weird that this man still wants to go out there. You know what's crazy? That he still has a following like a motherfucker. And he'll be up there in the polls again. Just if he's still doing rallies and people are still paying to go to these rallies. Shit is ridiculous.
I'm
I'm not saying that the people who like him are idiots, but like out of all the idiots in the world, there's a large percentage of them that exist in that fan base. I'm not sure what it is, but there's just a lot of stupid people. It makes me very uncomfortable.
I like the
there's so many like multi-level marketing schemes still going around. So like, I'm not super surprised, right?
Yeah, that guy that Tony shared the other day. That's a multi-level marketing scheme guy. The guy was talking about what was he saying? He was saying something along the lines like a man got to be brave, he got to be strong, he got to do this, got to do that, and women just need to be pretty type of shit.
Yeah, you're talking about Andrew Tate.
He's trying to sell his lifestyle to get people subscribed to his school, Hustlers University.
Wow.
He's got over 100,000 students.
No way.
That's nuts.
The guy's raking in money. $50 a month for his school. And yeah, I mean, he got 100,000 people. That's $50 million. $5 million? Can't even do the math. I think it's $50 million.
That's crazy.
nuts.
That makes sense. Shit. I don't know.
He's making money off of that.
It's $5 million. I'm tripping.
Nigga said 50 million. I would love 50 million.
$50. It's $5 million. Yeah, he's just raking in cash.
But
5 million is 5 million. A lot of people take the small amount and they're like, "Oh, that's not a lot." That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a
$5
lot.
million a month?
That's
crazy.
monthly?
That's monthly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, $50 subscription each month.
Oh, he's printing money.
Oh yeah, big prints.
So he's making the rounds to promote his shit. You can see the reason, and again, the reason why he's blowing up right now is everybody is sharing his stuff like crazy. Because if you share his stuff, people are gonna want to sign up for it. But the people sharing it have a link to sign up. It's an affiliate link. So when they click that link, it's a pyramid scheme pretty much. If they click that link, pay the $50, the guy gets a cut of the money that guy's now paying up the chain.
Oh, it's just like a digital version of a multi-level marketing scheme, huh?
Yeah, it's affiliate. Yeah, it's like.
I ain't subscribed, but I like some of the shit he be saying. Shit's funny.
He's a complete fucking moron. What do you
I
like
think
that he
it's funny.
says?
Some of the shit he says is funny. When he's in those rooms arguing with these, it's hilarious to see that shit.
So you like to see women arguing with men?
No, I like to see the arguments that they have back and forth. I think it's fucking funny.
I feel like it's not actually arguments. It's just him yelling. Like he's just very much like, I will win this argument by volume alone. And he just fucking screams.
No, I don't think he scream. I think he's just I don't know. I don't care that much about him screaming. It's just the fact that what they go about their conversations and how, like, all he needs is just one girl with.
This is like a fresh and fit thing.
It's like the exact same vibe, except they're smarter than Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit selling their podcast. He's selling a product.
Yeah.
He's giving off this whole machismo vibe and then telling people, yo, sign up for my university. I could show you how to bag chicks. I could show you how to make money, all this stuff. And then now he's raking in $5 million a month. Fresh and Fit's just making whatever they're making off their pod, and then I guess whatever merchandise they're selling and shit. But
Yeah.
if they would have hopped on that train, they probably would have been raking in the Andrew Tate money, you know?
Wow.
Shit's ridiculous. Good way to make money, though.
A pyramid scheme.
Yeah, if you're at the top.
It's a terrible way to make money. Yeah.
If you're at the top, it's
If you're at the top,
money.
that's the only way you're making. Yeah, you're at the top. But anyways, talking about being at the top, ladies and gentlemen. For our first topic, is the PC master race still on top when it comes to gaming? Is PC still the best way to game, or is console finally there to the point where, you know what, we don't need a console to play anymore? Good to go. It's going to cause a lot of hot take, a lot of uproar, a lot of back and forth with some of the community people who watch this show, but fuck it. I'm here for the arguments.
I think it depends how you define best. For me, if it's like what's the cheapest in terms of like acquiring games, like PC, the games go on sale all the time. There's all types of shit.
Facts.
The humble bundle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's got a number of services that just give out free games.
Xbox Game Pass, Epic gives out free games all
also,
the time.
When we were
Amazon is giving
younger,
out games
your
through
college years,
the Twitch Prime stuff.
Your college years, my younger years were PC dominated, where it was just like you had a PC, you could do so much more than if you just had a Nintendo.
Yeah, when I was broke in college, I stopped playing video games for a little bit. And then I started playing PC games because I was like, I could pick up like 20 games for like $30 on a summer sale.
I lost a friend.
What? Oh.
I lost you.
Yeah.
There are an amount of really cool features on the PlayStation 5 controller in particular that make me really enjoy gaming on the PlayStation 5. But I do most of my gaming from PC. Like y'all know this. It's easier for me. I got more games available on PC. It's hard for me to justify spending $70 on a game on PC or on PS5, you know?
Unless it's worth it. Like, yeah, I would say the same thing.
I mean, unless you're like, if you're going to get a AAA game, you're going to spend that same amount. Like, if you're one of those
if you're getting it right when it comes out, right? But, like, my backlog is so big, dude. Like, I don't need to play the new hotness the second it comes out.
But, like,
I'd be having to play it the second it comes out. For a lot of games, I'm just excited to play. Like, when Last of Us came out, I just bought it day one. Death Stranding, I bought day one.
Yeah.
Horizon, I bought day one like an idiot. I still haven't really played through it. Deathloop, I bought day one. Still haven't played through it. So it burns me sometimes. Like, I could have got these games on a sale or whatever. But I'm going to buy God of War day one. I'm going to run through that.
God of War will probably be one that I'll buy day one. I enjoyed the first one enough that I think that's going to happen.
I mean, the advantages, I guess, to like owning a console instead of a PC is like the mobile of it. Like, you can move it to go to a friend's house. You don't need to upgrade it every year. With PC, you have to upgrade some of those parts here and there. Like, I'm not saying every year, but like, you know, the graphics card or something. Some games might need you to output more, or your RAM, or whatever the hell the case may be. PC, you're gonna dump more money into it throughout time than you would with a console.
I mean, the Steam Deck is kind of a game changer because it is a super cheap way to break into like the PC gaming like lifestyle. I enjoyed the hell out of mine, dude. Like a lot of the complaints that people have had, I just don't have those. This little Steam Deck is pretty solid.
No, that Steam Deck's cool. I mean, I just don't. I would love to get it, but I don't play enough of my Switch to even try to get a Steam Deck. So it's just like that'd be a waste for me.
Yeah, but it's a different thing too. Like the Switch ecosystem, no offense to anybody, it's fucking dog shit in my opinion. Like can't play games online, like without like
terrible.
there's only
I
like
agree.
I don't know. Obviously you can play games online, sorry. But it's like you can't hop into a party with friends, you can't voice chat with people. You can only voice chat if like a game supports it. A lot of the games that they have aren't online, and even if they are, it's like a subpar experience in comparison to PC games, in comparison to the PS4, like the PS5 and the
I think
whatever
Switch
the Series X or whatever.
Switch kind of fucked me over because I had a chance to buy the Steam Deck, but I was like, am I gonna play this thing? Is it gonna sit there and be like my Nintendo and just collect dust? So
Yeah, and the games are cheaper, all that stuff. So I think all those things are in your favor with the Steam Deck, and I don't know. I think those are advantages it has over the Switch.
Not to mention, like, one of the main things I do with the Steam Deck, this might be like off topic, but like, I use it for productivity now. I made the thumbnail on that thing. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's actually pretty good. If I had a little mini keyboard and like a mouse that I carried with it whenever I do it, like was out and about, it'd be perfect. I could absolutely make thumbnails in this thing all day.
what if I bought you a gigantic mouse? Have you seen the gigantic mouses that it's like bigger than your hand?
I feel like it would be counterintuitive to have a mouse bigger than the Steam Deck.
You can just use they got those rollable mats for keyboards. And you could probably just bring that with you and just tuck it in there. What do you
Something
say
like that could be something like that could be doable. But I mean, I lay in bed sometimes with the Steam Deck and I just jump on Reddit and I just browse through no sleep and read little spooky stories while I'm going to sleep. And it's a bigger screen than my phone and it's a little bit more comfortable to hold and just read through Reddit.
That's fire.
It's actually pretty cool.
There's a lot of use cases for this thing. For
I
sure.
feel like though you would have got you would use the Steam Deck way more than your Switch. 100%.
I use I use them often. Like I have this super rare 3DS, new 3DS, the Pikachu edition.
That's rare.
Yeah, it's like $500.
Damn.
I feel like I've seen so many little kids with the Pikachu shit.
Only because it's
That's why it's rare, Tony. All those kids got it and they just dropped it on the ground immediately.
Oh,
I play my mobiles every now and then. When I go on my bike adventures, sometimes I'll start Spark a J, play a little bit of my 3DS, stuff like that. I'll go down. But never for too long. When I was on the subway, I would play a lot, like my portables.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is to talk about portables. I think portables have their use, right? I think this Nintendo shit is the newest form of portable that's closer to like a Steam Deck. I feel like that's some future. This is like the future.
I feel like Nintendo, you don't put into console competitions or best ofs or anything like that because Nintendo does their own thing. Nintendo is just, you know how your mom used to refer to video games as like Nintendos? Mm-hmm. Like it didn't matter what game it was. It's because Nintendo's their own damn thing. PlayStation and Xbox is like the big, what everyone actually is debating about when they're talking about current gen. And then there's Nintendo, and they exist completely separate.
Isn't there something, it's called something when a product does that, when it just changes the landscape and it becomes the thing?
Yeah, I mean, like you Google something, right? You don't search on the internet now. I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
pretty
Bing
interesting.
it.
takeover.
We say you're gonna Xerox whenever you're gonna make a copy of something, right? But Xerox is a brand.
I'd never say
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna Xerox anything.
Yeah, I
'cause
never.
You don't ever make copies, I guess. What the fuck?
You put things in a Ziploc bag. It doesn't matter if it's actually Ziploc or not.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyways,
There's a lot-
back
there's a
to
lot of things
the
to
topic.
Fucking, but anyways, like I was saying, the price of the games are cheaper and all that, and the games look better and all that type of shit.
Depending
Personally, what?
if you have the hardware for it.
Yeah,
It has the
fair.
capability to be better.
Yeah.
What? What's that face you made?
I'm not agreeing.
Say
with
yes.
You. No.
Yeah,
The
just say
fuck?
yes. How come you
If you
have
have
such a hard time?
if you have a PS5 with the right TV, right, you know what I'm saying? That shit's gonna look better than a lot of niggas PCs who don't have the capability to have that, who don't have the hardware for it. It's not cheap getting a
I
good
don't
ass
think so.
graphics card. It's what do you mean? This graphic card that I got on my PC that I have for like 6 years, it's fucking cost me like almost $500 at the time. Shit is nowhere near as nice as my fucking PS5 right now.
Lies.
100%.
Your PC is better than your PS5, Tony. You're tripping. You're big tripping.
I'm not big tripping.
Can have
He has a
comparisons.
he has a 1070, I think.
Well, that's pretty good.
I think it's old.
It is old. Oh my god! All right,
Useless.
you can't even have a conversation with it. It just changes the argument. It's old. So who cares? It's better. Fucking. Anyways, I'm a console man. Always have been. Always will be. All right. I don't know. I just like my consoles, and the Steam Deck might be a game changer. How does it feel actually? Like, is it?
I like it. I do all my navigation too, when I'm like in desktop mode or anything, using these little touchpads. They got them right, dude. They had to fuck them up with the.
Hold it in your hand. I want to see your. That shit looks huge as fuck.
No, that's like a
Does it feel
Switch.
fragile?
Oh, I mean, I would never want to drop this thing for sure. But like,
My
it definitely
baby.
feels fragile in the sense that if I drop it, it's gonna break. Like something's
Well, I
something
mean, like
bad
the
is gonna
Switch feels like if I hold it too hard, it'll break.
Yeah.
happen.
Like it feels like it has too much give when I'm just holding it.
This does not.
Because
Yeah,
maybe I'll pick up a Steam Deck and I'll start playing a lot of my indies on there.
It's perfect for that shit. Absolutely.
See, that's what I'm saying. Certain things like that are built for shit like that. Like indie games, those little fucking top downs, the side scroll, all that shit. I think the Steam Deck would be perfect for it. But I think real AAA games and shit like that, I don't think you're going to get the full immersive feeling on that Steam Deck.
I've played Control on this thing, and it plays pretty damn well.
Control? Who the fuck plays Control now? Regular fucking...
Control's a good fucking game, dude.
I don't know.
Tony's just filled with bad takes.
I've seen gameplay of it. It ain't my vibe.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
I'll
It's got
try it
good
out
spooky.
one day.
It's got good spooky vibes. It's got like secret, shady government organizations. If you enjoyed Stranger Things, you will enjoy the game Control.
If you're a regular here at the One Up Podcast, we don't need to adhere to this, but make sure you hit that like button. Smash it. Give us some love. Comment. What do you like?
More importantly,
PC?
subscribe. Smash the
Tell your
subscribe
friends.
button.
Tell your friends about us. Tell her how hot we are, how good looking Bucho is. He is the Albert Wesker of the show. All
A
right?
traitorous piece of shit. Why do you keep disrespecting?
Yo, this man stays disrespectful,
What wrong with
bro.
He's not the version that gets dropped into the volcano, though.
But the other ones are liars, just as bad.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. They
He
haven't
used
watched the
his
show
kids to
Don't
fucking
say
heal
that.
himself.
You're ruining the show.
It's your
Tony.
fault. Look, it's
Oh,
your
stop
fault.
it.
It's your
Stop
fault.
it.
This
You're
is what
ruining
you
the
done.
show.
You called
The
him a
show
piece of
is-
shit, and now I'm a ruiner.
Can we just call it right now? The show is mid, but it's like a good type of mid.
It's a little higher than a mid. You're bugging.
Here's a problem with
That's
consoles.
another hot take.
Here is a problem with consoles. Why did they say they make such a big deal about adding Discord to the PlayStation 5? And all I can do is just see what game y'all are playing, and I can't actually have y'all jump into Discord.
When is
with
that
me
shit
so we can
coming?
chit chat. They're adding it to the Xbox.
They're adding it to the
nah.
Xbox officially. Well, not officially, but like to its insider program.
Shit's so
I got-
stupid.
whose dick I gotta suck to get in this insider program?
Nah, I was reading up about it. Basically, Sony and Discord made some type of like a partnership or something to like bring Discord to PlayStation, and they've been working on the tech. Seems like Microsoft also struck up a deal with Discord, and they must have paid money or something to just get in on the tech before Sony, even though Sony already had an agreement with them. So I think whatever Xbox is getting, they're going to be able to like voice chat with people on Discord. Whenever that comes out, it's going to roll out for PlayStation.
That's gonna be fire.
I don't know the development backend. Is it just easier to develop for the Xbox since it's close to a PC, basically?
Historically, yeah, but with the PS4 and the PS5, I think they're both like x86 systems, so they're basically just PCs as well.
Gotcha.
Everything before that was fucked in terms of like crazy fucking architectures, but I think Xbox, like the original 360, like all the Xboxes have been just like regular fucking type of PC kind of architecture.
I do want to say this though. There's a lot of PC gamers out there that use fucking controllers, that use the Xbox controller, that use the PS5 controller. So it's like, even me, like I played PC and I enjoyed it. Mouse and keyboard, it's a fucking different aiming. Like for FPS, it's different, bro. You have a crazy advantage with speed, the FOV on certain games. Like you just have advantages like a motherfucker. But there ain't nothing compared to aim assist on a controller. There is nothing compared to that. If you know how to perfectly adjust your aim assist and your curve type on certain FPS games, you'll destroy a PC dude quick.
Why do you have the worst takes?
How's this the worst take?
What do you make? Okay, according to you, if you have the right setup, you could just destroy PC gamers. How come how come you don't see competitive FPS players just widely adopting remote controls with aim assist? They're all using a mouse and keyboard.
I've seen it. What are you talking about? I've seen it. On Fortnite, on Call of Duty, I've seen it. On, well, not that, because them boys is go hard.
Tony, you are tripping right now.
I'm not tripping.
99% of the people playing competitive games they're using keyboard and mouse. Like,
That's a crazy. It's 99%,
yeah,
bro.
I'll fucking stake my life on it. Yeah,
that's rough to say. I don't know. I can't jump on that boat with you.
Tony's right though. If you are on a controller and you're playing with aim assist and wall hacks,
I don't know about the Fortnite kids. The Fortnite kids might use something different. I haven't seen these little kids. They look like little brain technicians using the building shit. They're like building shit.
But they just got their hotkeys programmed correctly. It's just muscle memory, really. But
I mean, think back to how you would gear up playing Counter-Strike, right?
ugh.
Yes, you'd go through the
Yeah, you had your little finger dance you would do to get yourself armor and all that shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my equivalent was just like boot up Vice City or GTA 3. You got max armor, all the guns. You just spawn the tank, and you're rolling out and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's just muscle memory. But no, yeah, keyboard and mouse is a little bit of a... Yes, they do have an advantage because it's much easier to aim with a mouse than a fucking controller. But still, you could ask any of those PC guys, they'll hate the fact that controller has aim assist. They hate that shit. That's one of their biggest complaints.
So this topic is complicated, right? Because like for me, like there's different uses for different things, right? I have different gaming crews I play with on PlayStation compared to PC, right? So like I don't have a straight up answer. So what I have to do is I have to think like if I right now were first getting into gaming, I'm the 16-year-old kid, whatever the hell, I'm telling my mom what I want to purchase, I would get a PC just because of the cost, how much easier it would be to play games, the amount of free games and demos and just all the other uses I would have for it compared to a console. A console is very specialized, right? You don't even have a browser in the PlayStation 5 anymore. They got rid of our browser.
Yep.
Yeah,
no more internet browser.
I wonder what is more cost effective. Like
The console.
Like, right? I want to say a console, but it's hard to say. Like, because what you're gonna pay? What is it, like $500 for a PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you got to buy a couple $70 games and shit. Like I wonder what if I wonder how it averages out. Like, because a PC is more expensive, for sure.
Yeah.
Overall purchase,
unless you're doing like a Steam Deck or something like that, but I don't think that's going to be anyone's like. This is my only console choice. The Steam Deck seems to be like a secondary, like an add-on kind of purchase rather than this is me getting into gaming.
Does everything work on the Steam Deck? Like, could you play Xbox? Could you play your Game Pass games on Steam Deck?
They claim that you can. I haven't poked around with it yet, but
if I could do that, that would be crazy. I'll buy it right now.
There are several articles that claim that there's a way to get Xbox Game Pass working on the Steam Deck.
I don't see why they shouldn't. That shit sounds like a natural partnership.
Yep.
I mean, no. Steam wants you to buy games on Steam. I know they're selling you a little PC, but they're trying to lock you into the Steam ecosystem.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
But no, yeah.
It's like if you bought an Apple phone and they're just letting you buy shit off the Play Store and shit. Like,
now
is that what
granted,
they still call the Android store? I don't even.
It's a Play Store.
I don't know, dude.
It's called the Play Store.
Granted, I mean, Steam is definitely encouraging people to mod the hell out of this thing and do all kinds of funky shit with it, which you won't see with like an iPhone or right. Like that's definitely more of like the Android approach to it.
But, no,
But yeah.
its console be way. It'll cost less over time than the PC. 100%. There's just to build a PC. Yeah, you could build a PC for almost the same price as a $500 console.
Well, kind of, right? Because you like, let's say let's go back to the hypothetical, right? This is your first system, whatever the fuck, right? Your first gaming experience. You got to get that. You got to get the console, right? You got to get you got to buy your TV. You got to buy some games. You got to buy your headset.
Extra controller.
You don't need an extra controller.
Oh, you want to play with your friend?
You absolutely
think-
play online.
I think that the PC is still going to be way more expensive, but I don't think that the cost is going to be quite as like a blowout that you think it might be.
I think, and then when you factor in like, all right, how long is a PC gonna last you? Like in
4 or 5
reality, like
years.
right, like 6 years, like a console generation, basically.
Yeah.
like it'll last you like 5 years before your power supply goes bad, and it's like, yeah, that you could keep that thing going for like 12 years, like
What's
just
the point
replacing
of
a
getting
part here and there.
those good power supplies if they?
Go for it. Sorry, just. Yo, it's like 6 times in a row. I swear you started talking. Go for it, though. Sorry.
My bad. What's the point of getting those good power supplies if they go out in like 5 years?
I think it's the amount of load that you could put on it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, a couple things. Like, it's not going to fry your parts, the amount of load it could take, and generally speaking, they're going to last longer than the cheaper ones, too.
And they usually have better warranties too. Like some of them have like guarantees now where they'll cover like parts failure if they cause other parts of your computer to go out or some shit like that.
Okay, my bad.
But yeah, no, I there's definitely like, because you got to think about it, right? You got to get a headset, you got to get a mouse, you got to get a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play games with your friends only online, exclusively online. So if your friends come over, it's not like you guys can play together, right?
There are co-op games, but right, it's harder to get like 4 dudes around a computer screen than it is around like the big screen in front of your couch, right?
Yeah. And also, I think what it really boils down to when it comes to PC race and the console race is your friends. What they have and what they're playing with. If you're just a dude that got no friends, sad life, whatever, then yeah, go be a PC guy. Go play PC and what happened? Was that too much?
What
It seems funny. You're saying all the sad
Seems
boys just live on the
loaded.
PC.
I'm trying to
loading.
I'm trying to bait the PC master race boys. But nah, yeah, like I just think that like me, like no one was playing PlayStation, right, when 4 came out. So I went to Xbox, got an Xbox. Fell in love with the controller. The controller is fantastic on Xbox. It was fantastic up until the PS5. And then I came back, got the PS4 Pro, whatever, and now I'm back to being a Sony guy again. I have had the PC. I have the capabilities of going on Steam, getting games, discounted, whatever. Not a lot of my friends play it. I don't know. I just don't care to play it on my computer at all. It's just not. It's not what I'm.
I know
drawn
as
to.
soon as things come to PlayStation, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna buy it now. Or like I'll play it on Xbox Live and I'll be like, I really wish this was on PlayStation. That's the way I feel with the Power Wash Simulator. I'm like, damn, I wish I could actually be getting my trophies on this.
I've heard that one's co-op.
It's co-op online, a lot of fun.
That's crazy.
I have nobody to play with though, so
Play with our boy Matt.
Let's go.
He's been all about that.
Power,
I mean, I could
Power
play
Wash.
so
this on
much
PC
fun.
Game Pass and we could play together. We could play. You said
You
it's
have
free on
PC
Game
Game
Pass,
Pass.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, so if it's on PC Game Pass, then I guess you could play co-op like that. We could play.
There you go, though. You got a
But
friend.
yeah.
But no, yeah. I mean, either way, I if you're first time gaming or want to get into gaming, if you want to do it
Imagine
professionally,
getting a Steam Deck for your first thing ever. You just got handed a Steam Deck.
It would be fire, dude.
That would be incredible.
That would be incredible. Especially seeing online, you could do all types of emulators and shit like that. You could like you could be playing the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, all on your Steam Deck. And then on top of all of that shit, you got access to just everything on Steam, which is just fucking endless. Just absolutely endless.
I think someone got Switch emulation working on this thing too.
That's incredible.
That's
I'm sure Nintendo hates that, but I'm pretty sure someone got Switch emulation working on this.
Honestly, though, this might be a hot take. I think a good handheld is probably optimal than a console at home, because I can go anywhere. Like if the Steam Deck, right?
Well, you got a kiddo too now, right? So like, if the boys wants to watch, I don't know, whatever the hell you have him watching, Bluey or whatever.
Yeah.
You've got to entertain yourself somehow. It's either you're gonna poke around your phone, or you may as well have a handheld, right?
That's why I've been kind of like contemplating getting an iPad, because I could do the podcast stuff on it. B, always kind of wanted an iPad, and I can give it to Luca so he can learn like the alphabet shit on it if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
Let me sell you
He ain't
my
gonna learn to
iPad.
do no fucking alphabet shit.
Kids do learn that.
He's gonna find YouTube, and it's a rap. It is a rap. I'm just telling you right now.
Yep.
Hey, Luca, when
I
you're
got all the
out,
games. Liana was doing all types of shit. She found the YouTube over.
It was over when
be
she found
playing-
YouTube.
She be playing little video games on there. It's interesting to watch her go at it and stuff. But the YouTube's the bread and butter. It'll destroy it'll destroy that little boy's mind. Do not do it to him.
Damn.
People be like, "You want your kid to be able to use a tablet?" I mean, it's the new technology. It's like, bitch, I learned how to use that shit in no time. Everybody can learn how to do this shit. All right, your kid don't need to know 5 years in advance.
you know how to touch stuff. Good job. You figured out how to use an
Figured
iPad.
out a tablet.
Literally, my 2-year-old knows how to use a tablet. It ain't hard. Someone older is gonna figure it out.
But not yet.
She be swiping notifications away. She be getting tight. Like someone sends a text. She be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" It looks hilarious.
But the Switch is gonna be his. Even when he's old enough, when he's old enough to really appreciate where handhelds really started, I'm gonna give him a Sega. But like, here, this is where it all.
He's not gonna want to play that
Give him
bullshit.
that Sega. Give him my original Pokemon Game Boy Color, the purple with the gold Pokemon in the back sticking out. I'm like, no, this is where your dad put hours in, son.
Yo,
This is
my
the
nephew
essence.
was like, I don't play games with graphics like that. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I just don't play with games with graphics like that.
Kids got no fucking. They don't know shit about shit, man.
If it's not Fortnite, they don't want it, dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I would kick him out.
He likes
That's
Fall
sacrilege.
Guys. He likes all that stuff.
Fall Guys is all right.
PC
It's
shit.
not. It's not my favorite. I've heard
Just
like
fun
the,
for like 15 minutes.
I've heard the new season they added in some cool shit though. Like there's
Yeah,
like
they did.
there's squad competitions now. So even if like we got eliminated, if we had enough points because of our squad placement, we could still keep playing together,
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah, we played it. It was fun for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, first game I played, I won. It's big dog shit.
Damn.
That's what I do.
I've got a buddy that's been playing since it came out and still has not pulled off a win in that game.
What?
I don't think I've ever gotten a win.
Really?
I won like 6 times in one night.
I've
Was
got
I there
two.
for that night?
Yeah, I kept beating you. You were mad. You kept. We were doing. It always ended in that jumping game, and kept trying to beat. You beat me like once or twice on it, but you were
You see
so
the
tight.
play? You see the fucking play right now, boys?
What play? I swear on everything. You're like, this bitch Pucho took my shit. Now you just kept getting mad about everything. I just kept beating you. Like,
This man cheated me out, dog. This man would do the bumps and bump me out of the way. Shit is
say what you want to say. I'm just saying.
He beat me. Yes,
You
he
were there
did.
that night.
He beat me. Whatever. Move on.
What you were better than me at, and I don't think I've never won, is when it ends on that crown. When you got to race to the top and get the crown, I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I
That's
just
my
Shit is so
first
hard,
dub.
dude.
Playing
yeah,
again
that
with
was
you.
your first dub.
That was my
And
first dub.
I've made it to the top before everyone, and I'll miss the jump. Like, I just suck. I don't know why I can't get that fucking crown.
Two dicks were in front of me. They jump as it was going up. They're not gonna make it. I watched them both jump. I said, "Oh, this is mine." That bitch came down. I grabbed it. I was so hyped because I never won that one. I won
One
the other
dick
one.
was probably me.
Maybe I don't know. I didn't really remember. I can't remember if that was, but no, yeah, that's just hard. Like, because You got to go up there quick, and then if someone's in front of you, you want to do it before them, so you get antsy and you jump. It's such a dick shit, but no, it's good. But yeah, so I mean,
Why though he's sitting there trying to show off his triceps? Does that be?
He's flexing.
oh, he's showing off as the skin different skin colors there. That boy's a two-tone magone. Though, what if I start calling you two-tone magone? How would you like that?
The fuck is a magome?
I don't know what a magone is.
You just made it up.
I just made it up, but it's like the essence of that dude from the Goonies. For some reason, I want to call him magone, an ugly thing. But anyways, so yeah, I guess we all agree console is the way to go and not PC.
Is that what we agreed on?
I don't think anybody agreed that.
I think we all did. But yeah.
I mean, I think I agree. I like my PlayStation, man. I like my trophies.
Facts.
I don't know, man. The Steam achievements don't do it for me.
The Steam achievements
Nintendo
don't
ain't got shit.
Yeah, the Steam achievements don't matter. Like, I stopped caring about achievements because I switched primarily over to PC, and I was like, these Steam ones are bullshit. They don't hit that. They don't hit my brain and give me that happy that I get with the PlayStation.
And also, you get a benefit of like streaming services on console. Netflix,
I mean, also on PC.
What the fuck do you mean? A benefit of streaming services?
Like, it's just easier to access than on a PC. Like, you can sit back and relax. On a PC, you got to be sitting at your desk to enjoy Netflix or whatever the fuck. Like, it's not really.
That's kind of my biggest criticism about PC is that you actually have to sit up. I like that you can game on a couch.
I've got a Steam Link connected to every TV in my room. I can stream to any one of my TVs.
Damn, all right, my bad, Mateo.
All you need is a mouse and keyboard. The wireless mouse and keyboard, you could just use it anywhere.
But who wants that?
I'm a
a
Steam
lot of
fan.
fucking people.
Imagine
I'm
Doughboy.
a Steam fanboy though, dude. I've got fucking Steam controllers above my head right now. Those things are not great controllers.
Imagine Doe.
I'm all in.
Doe's trying to beat off to some shit on his thing. He's gonna have to worry about the mouse and keyboard and shit. Like Doe's just trying to enjoy his time.
I primarily beat off on my computer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you watch porn on your PS5? I don't think you can watch porn on your PS5 anymore.
It's either the phone or my computer.
Is there some secret like porn streaming service on the PS5?
What they do need to bring back is video chats on the PlayStation. Those fuckers on PS3 fucked that shit up a long time ago. Or PS4.
You remember that? It was like PS4 early.
Early PS4.
And everybody
Somebody
started
get murdered on the PS4 or some shit?
No, it was just
they
doing a lot
started
of porn
having
shit.
sex.
Yeah, the niggas were just piping in there and people were watching. Shit was pretty lit.
They should have fucking known. You can't give shit like that to Americans.
That's how
They must have play
OnlyFans was
tested that shit in
created.
Japan, and they were like, "Oh yeah, look, they're just chatting with people. Oh yeah, I'm in Osaka. They're just chatting with someone in Tokyo." It's like and then it gives it to Americans. They're taking drugs in front of each other, just fucking in front of each other. It's like it's a debauchery over here.
Some would say
It's
that's
different.
how OnlyFans started. Off of the party chat of
I
PlayStation.
don't think anybody would say that, but
Anyways,
I don't think anybody would say that, but okay.
I don't think Sony would say that, but I think so. I mean, think about it. You're getting watched. If Sony would have jumped on the wave before, they would have been crazy banking right now. There's an OnlyFans app for the Sony. Got to have a password and all this. You get in there, you could drop cash.
I don't see that ending well for Sony, yeah.
Never know.
To have this big conglomerate going... No, I don't think so.
Anyways, boys, for the next topic, it's going to be like a little versus. You know, what you like, what you don't like, give me the reasons why. So I'm going to list off a couple things here. Go at it one for one. Beach versus the pool. Which one would you rather do and why? Give me the goods, though.
In theory, I love a pool because the pool comes with less of the beach and you got sand. You got all the stuff that comes with you when you come out of the beach. The worst is your car after a beach experience. It never really recovers after that first beach experience. You're like beating things up. You got the salt water all over everything. I
I haven't been to a beach in like several years. Like we're talking like 3, 4, 5 years or something like that, right? I've still got a backpack that has some sand in it from that trip to the beach. That backpack's been washed multiple times. I've beat the hell out of it. There's still sand in there somehow.
Bro, the beach is a vibe, but my problem with the beach is the sand that just gets in places where you don't think they should get to. It's like, bro, I have not moved. I'm sitting on a towel. How do I have sand between my ass crack? How is this possible? I haven't moved yet. Haven't even got in the water yet, but I got it. But I do like the flow of the beach. I like that. I like that essence. You know, everybody's out there, girls in a bikini. You know, people walking around throwing football, volleyball, drinking.
It's
smoking.
an essence.
It
you got
is. It's-
volleyball. You got a whole lot that happens.
There's a lot of shit going on. Luca loves the beach. We took him to the beach. This man loves it.
Barbecues.
Digs holes. He eats the sand. He nigga was eating sand. I looked up like, what are you doing? He was like this. He'll grab a little handful of sand. Be like, I'm like, yeah, that's nasty. Here's some water. He'll dip his hand again and go at it again. I'm like, bro, what is going on here with this kid?
He's thinking, thanks, Pops. I needed something to wash
I needed
that sand
something to
down.
wash that.
It was so dry.
Kid's crazy, bro.
I don't know. I feel pool's the obvious answer,
Yeah.
but I think it's situational. I think like, you know, Saturday morning, you got a couple whiskeys, you're just hanging, you know, chilling with the boys and shit. The pool, far superior.
Exceeds that.
But like you're on vacation, you're trying to be mobile, see things, walk around, things like that. The pool is confining. Once you get in a pool, you're kind of like stuck in a place. Whereas like a beach is like, you know, I've been to the beach. I fucking hate the beach. Ask anybody, I don't want to go to the beach. I do not want to go to the beach. But when you go to the beach, you know, you walk over here. Oh, let's go to this spot, buy some food. Oh, there's a bar over there. Let's walk over there, get some beers. And so it ends up for me being a more fun experience
Social.
overall. But there's some downs to, man, the sand, dude. I don't want to sound like Anakin Skywalker, but I just hate sand. It gets everywhere. It's so coarse. Sorry, it's just I'm making fun of Attack of the Clones. Sorry.
See, that's kind of my take too. I mean, granted, for me, like the beach is a whole thing. I'm hours away from the beach, so like trying to get people to go to a beach trip, that takes like weeks of planning.
Yes.
Beach trip. We lived in Palm Beach. The beach was like 10 minutes away at all times.
Yeah. There ain't no
Not the
plan
best
for that.
beach, but it was
Yeah,
a beach.
yeah, the pool is just easier. The pool is so much easier to get people to come over to. It's easier to motivate yourself to. If it's your own pool, you don't have to worry about how am I getting there and back after I have 15 Jack and Cokes or whatever, right?
Yeah. I like that idea. Like, you can drink and just be at home. But I think if you're going to have a party and you have a pool, instant pool parties is way better than a beach party. Just because you could be out there all night long. The beach is like there's a closing time on the beach. With the pool, you never know. It's just unknown. As long as you got enough alcohol, enough substance for people, and food, that shit's all night long. And if you got a heater, you winning. Big dubs for you if you got
As a man with the pool, I'm not a big fan of the pool party. It is wet.
You ain't have a
Your
limit
house
yet.
gets wet. Everybody's running through your bathrooms. When everybody leaves, you're washing like 50 fucking towels. It sucks.
Oh, you tell
Say
people
that.
to bring their own towels, you
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, but they don't. That's the problem. You can put in a bring your own towel like
The fuck?
rule all
This guy never
day.
owned a pool in his life. He's trying to tell me.
I'm telling you what you need to do. You got to tell these dicks to bring their own
And then when
towels.
somebody walks in to your house with no towel, what are you gonna do?
You got to sit outside and
I
dry.
guess you're just not gonna dry yourself.
Yeah.
Sit
Tony's
outside
the
and
worst
dry.
for these.
No, fuck out of here. I ain't got that many towels to be washing and drying for y'all dicks.
Tony's gonna
You
be
need
like,
to get more
go,
money, buddy.
go roll in the
You wanna
grass.
throw a pool party? You gotta buy some towels. man.
Don't have a pool party. I don't want a dick. But nah,
Hey,
yeah.
what you got next?
You know what I like?
For-
I like a nice rooftop pool.
Never done it. That sounds
Rooftop
interesting.
pool. That sounds
I feel
Yeah,
like
I've
nobody's.
never.
Have you never been? I
I've
feel like
seen
those.
those. I've seen those, but I have never been.
Yeah, rooftop pool is pretty badass.
shit. We could have been at a rooftop pool party. Don't fuck that shit up for us.
It wasn't a rooftop pool party.
There was a pool there.
No.
Tony's
Anyways.
just full of shit.
It was a rooftop party.
Before I go to the next one, why is it like we live in Florida, right? Like us well, me and Pucho, not you guys, but you used to. We never really go to the beach, but we go on vacation to other places. We want to go to the beach on that island more than our own hometown beach. Why
Because
is
our
that?
hometown beach sucks. You've been to that beach, it fucking sucks.
I don't know. There's like, if you've been on the west side, shit's pretty nice.
That's not our hometown pool. That's not our hometown beach. It's a different beach.
Even Boca
You're talking
Beach.
about
Boca got nice beach.
travel hours. Now he's telling us to do a beach trip to go drive for hours. All right, yeah, let's fucking do it. We'll do it. But like, yeah, when we went to the Bahamas, we went to Mexico, those beaches were fire.
Fire.
The water was crystal clear. We swam like 100 feet out. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
You go to the fucking Lake Worth Beach. It's like turds in the water. It's seaweed everywhere. The sand sucks. It's like 4 inches of sand before there's a water. That pier looks like it's gonna collapse at any fucking second. It's horrible. It's just horrible.
All right.
That's why, Tony. That's
We'll move
why.
on then.
The
next
New
one.
Yorkers, they got beaches. They don't go to those fucking beaches.
Nah,
They
that's
go
just
deep
disgusting.
to go to a beach. They getting the fuck out of Dodge. Those beaches they suck.
Yeah, that shit's terrible. I don't know how the whole
I do
Carnosaur
like to
does it
have
out
beers
there.
in front of the Hudson River, though.
Ew, that piss water with river? Shit's
It's nice.
It's breezy.
Well, you can just go.
It's
You can just go pee right into it while you're drinking the beer.
disgusting. Just disgusting.
The beer goes in, comes right out. You just
Yup.
got your dick hanging, got the wang hanging right over the Hudson. You just pissing and sipping.
What if someone invited you to a basement pool party?
Sounds like a murder.
It just sounds like a bajo. That just sounds like a bajo.
Rooftop pools exist. There have to be basement pools too.
A basement pool sounds creepy.
Shit's a bajo. All right, for the next verses, boys. Club
Like wet.
or a house party?
Musty.
Club or house party? House party all day.
Yeah, I'm team house party all day.
Same.
Clubs are annoying, man. They're loud. There's too much cologne going on.
It depends too, though.
There's too many people not wearing deodorant going on. There's too many people touching me.
It depends, right? Because it's like, it's all situational, I think, for the club and house party. I like house parties. I like that shit. Everybody's in here getting drunk and twisted. We ain't got to worry about no cover fees, none of that, or fighting with some randos. But if you on some single nigga shit, or you it's guys night out, girls night out, a club is the way to go. Bar hopping, you know what I mean? You got
Okay, a
different,
bar is not a club.
Yeah.
there's bars in the club.
Yes. I don't enjoy that kind of bar hopping. I'd rather do
It's
actual
like,
bar hopping.
Yeah, bar hopping is fun.
All right,
If we were-
let's change it. Like club, going out into
Versus in
public
the
to
house,
party,
yeah.
or having a party in the house. I think
Yeah.
it's what Tony. I think it was the
Yeah.
spirit of the
Oh,
time.
Okay. I'm club bar all day then. As much as I enjoy a
Yeah.
good little like chill house party, it's nice to go out, meet someone at the bar, have some
Same.
drinks with your friends, and you know what the cool thing is? You can leave whenever the fuck you
no
want. And no one's gonna.
obligations. Oh my god, bro! Thank you, yo.
That's
Yo,
Doe's
nobody gives a
favorite?
fuck. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck when you dip out of that bar situation. It's just like, all right, we lost them. You know what I mean? We
Unless
lost
you ain't
this
paying for
guy.
your tab. Unless you ain't paying for your tab.
Who doesn't pay for their tab? Tony,
Tony,
you?
where are you coming from?
No.
Unless you, what the fuck?
There's
You
dicks
saying the
out there.
bartender's gonna care that you left? That's what.
Yeah, if you didn't pay for your tab.
weird.
Niggas be drunk. Niggas be drunk and not paying attention. Just saying shit happens.
Sometimes you have
Shit
to
has
pull
never
your
happened to me.
friend out of a stretcher.
Wow. That's so that's a violation.
So yeah, I like a good bar experience. I think I still lean towards the house party. I don't like so many people. When I go out into public, I'm like prepped. I'm a little bit prepped to get into a fight. I don't know. I'm just
All I picture.
You put
What's
on
up?
you get some beers.
Someone's
You put
a
on
piece of
sweet
shit.
you put on Sweet Caroline. That's a good
I
night
lose my
out.
voice.
It's over.
Oh, bro, that night was epic in history. Sweet Caroline, Sweet Caroline night at the fucking pub in Brooklyn or Bronx or whatever
In
the fuck.
Bronx. He doesn't know where the fuck he was. He could have been on the moon.
Yeah, I could have been on the moon, my nigga.
It was
I
the
was
Bronx Ale House.
That shit was lit. I don't know none of those dicks. Everybody was in fucking cohesive life right there. That shit
Yeah.
was fucking.
Everybody
Shit
was
was
feeling
lit.
each other for some reason. Pucho's vibes, yo, everybody was feeling it. They were like,
Yeah.
we fuck with this guy.
Pucho was the hype man for that bar. You remember there was a guy that walked in looking sad. Pucho went and hyped him up. He went and like drank beers.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's not Pucho. That's not Pucho. Pucho would not give a fuck about that
Man,
person.
that's bar Pucho, all right?
Yeah, that's the happy Pooch.
This is my problem, right? I dislike people so much that when I go out into public, I need to like psych myself up to be around people, and I think I overcompensate. It exhausts me just talking to new people. It takes so much mental. It's in mental anguish, to be honest. At the end, I'm just dead. Like. So that's why I fucking passed out with the chimis in my hand. I blamed it on the tomatoes. Yeah, I was dead. You know? It was crazy.
Blame it on the tomatoes. That's
Blamed it on the tomatoes.
Yeah,
What kind of logic is that?
downsides to a house party. Someone's got to clean up.
Somebody's got to clean that shit.
If it's
Yeah,
one of your
I ain't throwing that fucking party. That's all
if
I'm
it's,
saying.
and if it's one of your good friends, even if you're not the one throwing the party, you're probably going to get roped into some amount of cleanup duties. You got to worry about people getting.
gotta worry about
people get way more
doughies.
drunk at house parties. So you got to worry about that dick that's going to vomit into the sink, or they're going to have too many drinks. Now you got to figure out where you're going to put this drunk asshole to sleep it off for the night.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, but you still, if you are traveling with people, right? Like I've gotten kicked out of places for getting too drunk, right? I've had friends that have like, yeah, we're having fun, drinking, having a good time. Turn to the side and I see one of my friends slumped like that, just throwing up on himself. I'm like, holy shit, this is escalated. The night is fucking over. Like those situations suck. And house parties, when some people are like that, you kind of do just like basically
in a room and
you kind of do just put them on a stretcher and either throw them out the door or throw them into the room, like put them, just shove them somewhere. You put them in the coat closet. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just carries on with the festivities. You know,
You give him some water, and you make a
Yep.
mental reminder to check on him in 30 minutes.
check on him in a little bit.
And then 2 hours later, he's there with no water, dehydrated as fuck. It's the worst.
Using the TV as a cover. Like, the TV on top of itself as a blanket.
I had a buddy at some of our old house parties that I used to tell, on average, I would tell that dude goodnight about 5 times because he'd get partied out, he'd go crash out, he'd sleep for 30 minutes, he'd be back at the party, and that would just cycle and repeat all night.
My God.
That man didn't want to let the party die out. He didn't want to be the one. All right. For the next one here. Guys slash girls night out or couples date. Which one's
Couples
more
date.
appealing? I don't know. I kind of go with the guys night out.
Guys
Depends
night,
on-
girls night out sounds like you're just going to cheat on each other.
Damn, no. You just I was like, why? How? How do
No,
you
I
get?
mean, I think there's. I like spending time with my wife personally, but couples date, like, what do you mean? Like, I got to spend
Like-
time with my wife and another couple?
Oh, yeah,
like
no, I don't
couples,
want to do
multiple
that.
multiple couples. Yeah.
I thought it was just
my
like
wife
being
would stay here
the
as well.
person
Not a
as a
singles, multiple couples. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
It's a whole
The
Gawali
good
game.
thing about a boys' night out, right? I don't know. It could have a negative connotation or whatever, right? It's like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you can't just think about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be thinking about, like, all right, I need to be enjoying myself. I need to be checking on this person, making sure they're enjoying themselves, that the vibes right, all that stuff. The good thing about the guys' night out is that, like, now if you're going kind of untethered, you're just looking out for yourself. You could kind of just, be in the vibe a little bit more. You don't have to, like, be pulling yourself out to just make sure that everybody's good in the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you should still be doing that for your friends anyways. Like, other guys that are there. But for the most part, if everybody's, there to enjoy themselves, it shouldn't be necessary. But I don't know. That's just
Yeah,
my take.
when you're talking multiple couples, that's where I lean definitely more towards like going out with my friends, because like multiple couples, you got to hope that every single one of those couples, they're in sync that night. They're on good terms. There's no passive aggressive arguments happening. It'll throw the entire vibe off if
yes.
even
Oh, yeah.
one couple is
We've
having
gone
an
out
issue.
with just one couple. Just they were in an argument, and the vibe is sour.
Yep.
And everybody's pissed off. You're like, damn, one person got into argument, everyone's pissed. This shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
that shit is the worst.
Fucking,
It becomes The Office. They're over there looking at the flat screen TV. There's passive aggressive comments.
Side note on that.
some couples are just whack too, bro. Like, I've
Facts.
hung out with other people and I'm just like, I don't want to hang out with you. They're having conversations and shit. It's like, I don't want to talk.
Whole side conversation.
What is this? What do I do for a living? Fuck out of here. I don't want to talk about my job. What is this? So,
I mean, if you're going to go out with couples night or a bunch of couples, those people wouldn't ask you what you do for a living. They probably already know you to the point where they
Could be the new
ask.
boyfriend. It could be the new girlfriend.
Not
or-
always, yeah. What you talking about?
No, nah, that's an extra. That's adding extras.
I'm just saying, every time I go out for a couples date, it's because they're trying to become part of like a friend group. Like somebody's trying to become part of the friend group. You got somebody that's just started dating somebody else, and then y'all going out together to kind of like form a group. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Put your mouth
Somebody's
with
asking
that.
what you're doing for a living. I don't like it.
You the cop? You a cop? Fuck you asking these questions for 50 Cent?
Nah, it's just weird. It's like, I don't want to talk about my job. I want to talk about my hobbies. Why we want to talk about TV shows? What movies? Come on, man. Just have a beer.
Pour me a shot, bitch.
No, facts. If something
What's
comes
going on
along,
in the game?
yeah.
What's the game looking like? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's too much small talk.
All right. So,
I got one.
oh, okay. Hit me with it.
What do you guys think about ice versus no ice? in
Ice
the
all
bedroom?
day.
Oh,
What
nice.
dick? What dick don't want ice? Show me the dick that don't want ice.
All right. So do you put ice in if you had like
Oh,
a glass
stop
of
it. Don't
orange
even
juice?
say milk.
No, no, no.
I
Milk,
would with orange juice. I would with orange juice.
Bitch,
Yeah.
ice orange juice.
Yeah, I
The
would.
fuck?
With orange juice, I would. If it's
I
not,
wouldn't.
if
It
it's
just,
not
it don't
pulp,
go. You're crazy.
if it doesn't have pulp, I'm not with it. If it has pulp,
Yeah.
I don't need ice.
Yeah, I would never put it into orange juice. In water, like all the way up. So my dad used to fill his cup up so much that it looked like there was an iceberg sticking out of the top, and he would just keep pouring water over that. You know, the thing is that you should always put ice in water though, right? Can't water it down anymore.
And it keeps it colder longer.
I live on the surface of the sun, dude. Like ice in my water all day.
I mean,
And why can't I ask ice and milk?
who the come on, bro.
Well, you just
My-
said all day and every single drink, and then what? I can't bring up a
Like-
drink you won't do it in?
Milk, though, let's
my-
be realistic. Milk,
My sister used to put ice in milk.
she's an alien.
I knew someone that used to eat a full meal, rice, beans, steak, all that with a tall glass of milk.
Oh, that
She
was me.
used-
I used to do that shit all the time when I was a kid.
Fucking weirdo.
My tia, she used to tell me that because we'd have fish and I would eat my fish with like a glass of milk, and she used to tell me that I would get sick if I did that. Like I don't know what folklore she had heard. Or
Yeah, no, it was
superstition.
just making her sick, and she's like, "I need you to stop that right now."
That's disgusting. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Pooch, throw it in there real quick. I like that one. I
Oh,
don't.
quick one.
Next one. This is probably be the quickest one, but flip flops or slides. So when I mean flip flops, the thong ones that go. Yeah.
All day.
Yeah, flip flops.
Flip-flops?
I need. Yeah, slides feel.
I think slides are for cornballs. I
Yeah,
think
slides feel too
this is my
flimsy.
true thing. All right, people think slides are cool. They're the corny people. That's what I
I'll
gotta say
choose
about
slide. I have both,
There's an
but I would
there's a
run.
Brother,
whole
you're a cornball.
industry on cornballs. A whole industry just built
yeah.
on cornballs.
that. Yeah, people
Slides
that think
bugged
that
out.
flip flops are so lame that they have to wear slides.
No one even said lame, but people just think that flip flops are superior.
I'm saying lame, Tony, and you know what I'm talking about. Don't play yourself.
All
I
I'm
also
saying is
try to stay away from the thong flip flop as well.
I don't mind the
I-
thong flip flops for beach wear.
I need it between my toe. I need it to feel like the shoe's not gonna fall off my feet.
Shit ain't secure. Them slides ain't secure. Slides might as well be like a house slipper. Like, you know, they're comfy. They look all right. But it's like, you can't do
I
shit
don't.
with them
Yeah, I don't
things.
wear slides
Just
outside the
about-
house.
Can't get
Then
jiggy
people
with this.
look like dicks. They're wearing socks with their
With their slides.
like
Yeah.
a dick.
I wear socks with my slides.
You look like
I
a
look
dick
I
with
knew.
I do not
I
look
knew
like a
that.
You just look like a
I
dick
don't
with
look like
slides,
a
no
dick.
matter what.
I
You
I
just
have
pure
zero
dick.
doubts that Tony
Socks or
wore
no
socks and
socks,
slides.
pure dick.
This dick is
Tony got
down to
these
wear.
big, gigantic feet that he puts in like colored socks, and then he'll put them in a slide.
I don't know what this nigga talking about. Pucho's down to wear socks with his flip flops. He's that type of nigga. Tube
You're
socks
making
with
up a
flip
lie.
flops. That's
I've
a
never
fact.
done that in my entire life. What are you talking about?
Socks with the flip flops is worse than socks with slides. I don't. That's 100%.
I will
sorry.
agree
No
with that
one
for
on
sure.
planet Earth should disagree with that.
That shit is
Nobody.
disgusting to me. And you know what? I want to say Crocs are like the new versions of slides. They just got the strap now, so it's like the hybrid of the flip flops and the slides.
What is that stupid
Ooh.
garbage you put in those things, Joey?
The gibbets.
Oh, the
The
gibbets.
gibbets.
I got Luca some gibbets. Let me shit,
I'll
bro.
tell you this. I think slides are lamer than Crocs.
Damn.
Crocs are functional, bro. You gotta go wash a car in Crocs. Boom. Perfect. Anytime you gotta get your feet wet because you're doing some bullshit somewhere, the Croc seems like a fine shoe to have on.
They do have sports mode too. You can actually run
Slides? Your ass might slide your ass down that driveway. That shit open up on you. That shit I ain't with it.
Yo, you can't wash a car with slides. If soap
This
gets
shit'll
on that
hit you with
slide,
That's
you're
a
slipping
slip.
in. That's a slip.
The thong is a protector if you were doing it.
Yeah.
Just saying. One shoe is more functional than the other. That's what I'm saying. The slide is like a house slipper. It looks better. It's a better looking shoe
To walk
and
around
footwear.
with,
I'm
yeah.
not going to disagree with that.
100%.
It's stupid. It's just purely for style. And it's like,
remember-
you're really trying to style with a slipper? Like, that's what we're doing?
That's
It's
a
so
Florida
weird.
thing. You already got that.
So I came one vacation and I pulled out these SB Dunk, Nike Dunk slides. This nigga Pucho looked at me and said, "What are you gonna kick up a kick flip in those slides?" He hated it.
That Pucho hates all things like that looks cool. Hey, bro, he wears nothing but fucking chanclas all day long in his house. That's all he wears. If he could go
He's the-
anywhere with it, he'll be chancla master, bro.
Yeah.
He's the
Wait,
only
what?
person I know that has owned a pair of chanclas for more than 10 years. The same pair. He's the only
Me?
person. Yes, you.
I don't own one pair for 10. Tony, where do you make up these lies?
Those brown ones
How
that
do you
were
just do
fucking
this?
disintegrating.
Them brown ones,
Thank
they did
you,
some
thank you.
summers.
Thank
They
you.
had some
Mad
summers on them.
10 years. I bought like 3 pairs of those things.
No, but those original ones, before Lisi probably forced you to throw them out, nigga, them shits was deteriorating from the back. Them shits had they had nothing. She was like a papel, nigga, mad
They
thin.
actually busted while washing a car.
Look at that shit.
I,
That's
I
like,
slipped a little and the whole thing popped off.
Tony,
It was bad.
if you had to walk a mile, would you rather be wearing slides or flip flops?
slides. They're way more.
Really?
They're way more comfortable than the chanclas. After a while, that sun and the rubbing all day dry is gonna kill that inner skin on your toes. Yes, it's a fact.
We're gonna go down to a track. We're gonna buy a bunch of slides and a bunch of flip flops. We're gonna go down to a track and
I'd
film a
rather
goddamn
run.
video.
I'd rather go for a run in a thong.
Oh, that's
sand.
different. A run, yeah, you
All
need
day.
the thong chanclas.
What kind of walk are you taking?
Just a casual walk.
Like no one's talking about like walking a 1-year-old holding their hand. We're saying like a real fucking walk.
He's
Nigga,
talking
a
about
regular
walking-
walk, like walking
he's
through the
the
mall, like
slowest
walking
pace.
through the mall.
Like if we had to walk 3 miles.
Exactly. He's talking about walking through an air-conditioned mall.
What type of walk? I mean, y'all want to walk outside on the track?
Yeah, when people say go for a walk, they don't mean go to a mall and walk around, Tony. That's,
Go. You want me to walk down the block, walk to the beach? Like
Yes,
I would do that
down the
in my
block.
slides than a chancla. Yeah.
we're saying go to Lake Worth Middle and go walk. That when Miss what is it? Henderson was it? I can't remember her name. The lady in the wheelchair. She used to make us run the miles.
Oh,
Damn, I can't remember her name.
She
She
was
was
so
the PE
nice.
teacher.
She was nice too. Forgot her
Ever
name.
beasted on her.
How?
She she called him lazy because he didn't want to run a mile. So he was walking. He said, "I'd love to see your ass run a mile."
What a piece of
I was
shit.
like, you just fucking threw an alley oop to yourself, lady. Like, why would you do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That Everett is a piece of shit.
I wouldn't say that, man.
Oh, well, out of love. But golly, I'd like to see you run for a mile. That is a beast. She'll probably run faster than him in that wheelchair. Like, she'll scoot faster than him, probably.
Can't run. Her legs
No,
didn't
but
work.
I mean, she can just wheel around. Poor lady. All right, anyways, let's move on from that disaster there. Here's a good one. Shopping with your wife at the mall or going shopping with her at the grocery store?
I guess grocery store.
All day.
All day.
All day.
Yeah, I mean that's a much shorter trip. Also, I like shopping at the grocery store. I don't know what it is. I like
hate
walk
both.
around and
I hate both. I mean, but at
I
the
love
mall,
grocery store runs.
At the mall, there's an advantage, right? Because then you could just scat and go look for shit on your own. The problem is,
That's not what consists of going to the mall with you.
let's go shopping. We're going to shopping. Then you could just kind of take off and come back. Oh, I went to go grab you a drink. The grocery store, you ain't doing that. You're stuck with it. But
I don't dislike shopping with anyone in general. Like
Yeah.
I even enjoy going and doing the mall shopping. But if we're talking like preference, the grocery store a shorter trip, right?
Yeah.
why? And another thing, why? Half the time when these girls go to the mall to go shopping, it's almost 90% window shopping, or they'll buy one item. Like, I don't
It's
understand.
easy. I make that shit easy. I mean, because then it's all about me. I don't take me shopping with you because then I'm just, what do I want to see you in? Because I'll just be like, that. I'll be like, yeah, don't take me shopping with you.
It'll be worse if you'll make it longer.
Yeah, because then I'll just make it about me, and it's not about me. It's about you. Just don't take me shopping.
I don't like going to the malls with almost anybody.
Damn.
I have a thing, right? When I go places, I know what I need and I get it. And then I leave. Whenever I go with people, they just want to look at shit.
Lounge.
Even Tony, even Doey, I've been to the mall with y'all. I don't hate it. Y'all just look at other shit.
You gotta
Y'all
get the
just be
food,
walking
the
and be
food
like, oh,
court.
this looks
You gotta
this
get
looks
some
interesting.
dessert.
He wants to get Chinese food.
No, I will.
We're eating
I
food
will
at the mall now?
I will never go to a mall with Doey again because that mall trip we did in Florida, that was a 6-hour long mall trip.
Oh my god, that shit was so fucking beast.
And it was
so
that same.
tight.
It was that same thing. We got in the mall and we were like, okay, Doey, what store do you want to go to? He's like, well, I got to go and get some food first. I got to get a drink for walking around.
I gotta go to Starbucks. I'm like,
I gotta
bro.
prep.
haven't
You
even
know,
gotten
you
my
gotta
coffee
prep.
yet. My
You
third
gotta
coffee
prep
of the
this
day.
mall experience. Absolutely, you gotta prep your body. You're gonna be doing a lot of looking, a lot of seeing.
And then
you
he
want
was on
something
a time
sweet
limit.
to sip on.
He was on the time limit as well because you had to go get
Oh
somebody.
yeah, no, that shit was
that
crazy.
was the
yeah.
worst.
But then I forgot about the time limit.
Lisi was tight. Pucho was tight because Lisi
Everybody
got
was
tight.
tight.
It was a whole tight. And I'm here in the background trying to buy some sneakers. Like, I got dragged here to let me buy something. And now I can't buy something. That was the worst experience.
When you were there for 6 hours and then you decided to try to buy a pair of shoes at the last second, that's on you, Holmes. You were sitting around. You tried to ride that train.
What train?
big for
nigga?
that.
Yeah,
What train?
you tried to ride some train.
The
It
little
was
I
this
tried to
little
ride it.
fucking kid. It was weird. You tried.
Y'all niggas is-
The people
was I
remember.
drunk?
I don't know. We
I
probably
mean,
drinking.
we were probably drinking. Yes.
No, then that makes sense. All right.
Some little mall trains. It was weird.
They look fun. The guy I just got defeated. I said, fuck it.
Fuck.
Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna go down to a hot one. A lot of people might get their feelings hurt. Some people might disagree. But what nationality makes the best meal? Dinner, lunch, whatever. Makes the best fucking meal. I can tell you right now, it's probably the Puerto Ricans. 100%. That lechon, with the arroz con gandules, and we got the banging tostones. Puerto Ricans make the banging tostones. They make the banging ones. Crispy. I think Puerto Ricans have originated the tostones, my nigga. They have. I think we made it, and the niggas just copied it and tried to make it their own. 200%.
Pretty sure the plantains came from Africa, but
Yeah, but they ain't make it like us. Difference. Wherever that shit came from, cool. But niggas ain't decide to fry it, smash it and fry it and then serve it with ketchup and salt. They ain't doing that.
Put it to make the worst one. Y'all do the one, y'all smash it to smithereens. I'm talking about like paper fucking thin. And they'll put like 3 of them together to make like a fucking massive plantain. You ever seen that shit though?
Yeah.
It's like a fucking massive plantain.
Yes.
They're smashed into one. You're like, where'd you even get a plantain so big? But it's like 3 or 4
I've never
pieces of
seen
plantain
that.
just smashed into one thing.
Maybe they're making something like a
It's
whole
a
meal.
Franken tostone. It must be like all the ends, and they don't want to waste money, so they're taking like all the shit they could.
I thought that Tony was gonna say that Americans make the best food. He was gonna be like
Yeah, that would be
pizza,
hot take.
Chinese food, Mexican food, we make all the best.
Taco Bell. Like, nah, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I wasn't
America-
gonna focus on nationality. I was thinking more like, I mean, maybe like mostly nationality, but you know, there's like different cultures and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even in America, right? You got like barbecue and shit like that. You know,
Well, some would say that.
Delish.
Some would say that barbecue started from soul food. Some would say.
Do
So
they?
maybe
It's
it's not.
American.
I don't know. I don't know.
what's soul food, Tony?
I mean, it started in America, but I don't think the actual Americans came up with the concept of it. But
I mean, white people is what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
What are
like
you saying? Say it. I don't understand. I don't think actual Americans. Like,
I
what
don't
do you
think white
did it?
people.
Like,
Because when you
Chinese
think
people
barbecue, you
did
think
it?
of white people who did it. And I don't think that's how it started. Me personally.
I'm real situational with like what kind of food I want. You get me on a hungover Sunday, I want some fucking halal bros, dude. I want some halal food.
Oh,
How
my
loud?
God.
On a drunk Sunday?
That's hangover killer right there. It's hot outside. It's 115 degrees. I kind of want to sweat a little bit. Like I feel like the sweat is going to cleanse me. I'll go and do some Thai food. I'll get some spicy ass Thai food. I'll get some of that what is that soup? That tom yum soup. Shit's good, man.
Yeah, some hot soups, spicy soups are pretty fucking good.
Bugging
Feels
the
like it
fuck
makes your
out.
sweat even more
Yes.
effective. It can
I
makes
mean,
you
one of the ones I was gonna say, I love Indian food.
yeah,
Like
same.
a good Indian meal is like it's up there, top 5. India got some shit going on over there. The food is on fucking point.
I don't know about that.
You should find out, nigga.
I
Because
would
you
say
sitting
Mexican
here, you
food
still
is
eating
better
chicken
than
nuggets like a little
fucking-
bitch. You should expand your palate.
This nigga's bugging the fuck
Bro,
out.
you were eating well
When
done
did I
steaks with
eat a
A1
fuck-
sauce and ketchup just the other day, bro.
Who?
I'm over here bringing
Who?
glory to your life.
Who?
Get out of here.
Not
He
me.
turned into an
Talk to me.
owl. He turned into an
Yeah, this
owl.
nigga's bugging the fuck out. Talking about
He tasted sushi and he spit it out.
Yeah, no one eating fucking sushi, bitch. Ain't nobody
the fuck
think
outta
about
here.
sushi as a meal that's succulent. Fuck
Yes.
out of here. That's some raw nigga shit you eating. I ain't trying to eat that shit.
Yeah.
Shit's
You're
disgusting.
uncultured swine.
No.
I may be uncultured swine too, because I just don't.
Oh,
I'm
so
not
you was
down
just
with
playing
There's a
me.
filter.
You was just
I'm
playing
not
me,
down
huh?
with the sushi. No, that's something I'm agreeing with you with.
No,
Tony,
you
what the
was
fuck you mean
just playing me
you?
before you agreed with me.
No,
you
he
talking
wasn't.
about?
You said, oh, who?
Some people would say
Oh
that
yeah, because you're an owl. You go full owl. You just start going full owl mode.
some people would
Full
say
owl.
that Doey is a seafood bitch. So it's not
Yes.
surprising he doesn't like sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And you don't-
Mexican would
I
be
mean-
better than sushi. 100%. There's
That
no
what?
one in. If you put sushi to Mexican food, no one's picking sushi. They're picking Mexican food. So right
You're
there,
tripping.
sushi's out the fucking door. Off
You're
rip.
You tripping.
I don't know, dude. You go get some salmon belly. You finish it up with some miso soup. You get some mochi as your dessert for the meal. That's a full ass sushi experience right there.
Mochi's
Snack.
so good.
Snack with some spicy edamame.
Shit's a spicy dick. I ain't trying to eat none of that shit.
Dude, Ethiopian food. Ethiopian food fucking slams, man. There was this place here in Austin.
Never
They
had
were
it.
like in the top 5 of like Ethiopian restaurants in the United States.
Awesome.
And holy shit, dude, they're so good. They bring out this spongy bread that like covers the entire table, and you like rip off pieces of the bread and you just like eat these like stewed meats. Shit's good, man.
Wait,
I
what?
like it.
The
I like
tables
that
of fucking
idea.
bread?
The table is bread. Well, this bread goes over the table, but the table's basically bread.
So everybody has their hands on this bread.
Yeah, it's not really COVID friendly. Like, I need to look up to see if this restaurant's still around or not.
That's so weird. And where's the meat? In the middle? Mm-hmm. So you just rip a bread, dip it, grab it, and eat it.
Yep.
That sounds fire, but I don't think I want to do that right now.
Dude, it's good as hell. But yeah, COVID would make me feel a little iffy about that.
Like, I would just cut off a whole section.
I've been eating with my hands my whole life. That shit. I'm telling you, bro. Tony ain't really like experiencing the cultures. You know what I'm saying? I bet you there's various places in Puerto Rico that just eat with their bare hands too. Cause it's like that in DR. You go to a river, they make home.
Just
I
grab
was just
it real
in DR
quick.
the other day. We was just eating with our bare hands because it's just how you got to eat out there.
Yep.
We made like a bunch of food, plantains, yuca, meat, all types of shit. And you just sitting there with a plate, meat and shit, and you just eating with your bare
That's
hands.
awesome.
Delicious.
That's good.
Burns your fingers, jump in the river, nice and cool. It's a good time.
You gotta suck your fingers to the juices. That shit just so. Nigga, in the mountains in Puerto Rico, you go to the highest point on the mountains, like
The Juncas. They're always trying to talk about
You
these
go up
Juncas.
there, my nigga.
These Puerto Ricans.
That pork up there to the tip top, nigga, that's the best pork. You go up there, nigga, it rips. You just grab it.
Only on the mountain does the pork rip.
Shit is the fantastic. And then empanadas. Puerto Rico makes the best empanadas. And not only that, I'm not even trying to shit on other people's shit. The only rice that is equivalent.
Oh, get out of here. You guys make them garbage ass pasteles.
Hold on.
You guys make with the alcapurrias I can't fuck with. Y'all make, and you ain't eating this shit either.
I'm
So
not eating
don't even play
alcapurria.
yourself.
I don't like alcapurria. I'm not eating that
I know
shit.
you don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't like pasteles. You ain't eating that bullshit.
So look,
That's your food.
I can have dislikes on certain shit. I can have dislikes on
Just
shit.
saying, yo, these are big problems. These are the a fucking pastel is a staple of Puerto Rico.
staple.
That
No,
should
it
be the
is.
side dish
I'm
in
just
every
saying,
fucking meal.
I
That shit is
won't-
harsh.
I don't want it. That's all I'm saying. But when it comes to the
You can't
rice,
just deny the main side dish. Shit
I
comes
can.
with every meal. No, you can't.
I can. The rice.
That means you hate like a piece of your the culture that you're claiming is the best. It's just crazy.
I don't want it. Put it like that.
Thus proving, making his choice invalid, right?
No,
Tony,
you're
what is
fine,
this? What's
buddy.
this other rice that you're trying to compare it to?
Yeah, I
Don't let
know.
him say it.
please.
It's trash.
Arroz con gandules is fantastic,
No,
right?
it is not.
But my favorite rice is that mojro, bro. I don't know what
Can't
it
even
is.
say it.
I can't even say it, but it's that mojro.
It's the
Moro?
Cuban shit.
That's
You say
something.
moro or mojo? There's two different
I
things.
call it mojro.
Oh, you talking about moro?
Yeah. Pucho's
You put
mother
an extra
makes
R
this.
on there.
Yeah, because that shit's fantastic.
Yeah, my mother be making the
that
best
is
moro.
Motherfucking
The
rice.
moros, yeah.
That motherfucking rice. Oh my fucking God. Every time she makes it, I want 2 plates of just the rice. That shit is fantastic. And mind you, I'm a arroz con gandules bitch or a arroz con salchichas bitch. That shit is fire. That's some Puerto Rican shit for y'all boys. But that fucking rice right there with the fucking cube steaks that she throws on top with the juices. I don't even like that little green plant that be in there with it, but I eat it because that shit tastes fire.
This does look good as hell. I've never heard of this rice, and I've never tried this kind of rice, but this
Oh.
looks awesome.
Bro, it's fucking good rice, bro. It's like a
You could have a moro de anything. Moro de gandules, moro de everything.
shit, niggas
Yeah.
fuck this
More
shit
than
up,
frijoles
man. You fucking
negros.
this shit up
Cubans
like
call
that.
it congri.
Ew.
Cubans call it con gris, yeah.
yeah,
But that's
like that.
specifically
Nah, I don't like that shit.
white
Cubans can't
and
make it good,
white
though.
rice, black beans. Wow.
No, y'all
that's
can't.
that's my choice. I gotta go with the Cubans. My
But
Cuban
this is
heritage.
all African stuff. Dominicans do it, the Cubans do it, the Puerto Ricans do it, the Jamaicans do it. They call it
Yeah.
rice and peas. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the same shit.
Yeah.
They don't all taste the same. I think personally, I think the Dominicans do it best, but
No,
But-
that rice,
I would say
rice, yeah.
Cuban and Dominican food is the best.
No, where you get Cuban food from?
Cuban food's really fucking
Name me
good.
2 good Cuban meals.
Chicharo and croquetas. Or meals, we got ropa
I'll give
vieja.
you the cocoretas.
You got-
I'll give you that. The shit's down there in
that should give you a
Hialeah.
stomach ache.
No, nigga,
No,
you
them
know.
shits are delicious, bro.
Nigga, them shits is delicious, my nigga. Oh my God, them shits. I was not a fan of them.
You talking about like that soft ass ham shit inside of the thing?
Inside the
that
thing.
shit'll fucking destroy you. That'll send you shitting. You'd be shitting over them hills, them yuncas. You'd be flying up taking a big ass shit.
You flying up to the junka and take a junka shit.
Listen,
and goes into the pork, and that's why the pork's good.
Yeah, but that's why it rips. Get out of here. That's disgusting.
Niggas, bro,
I
he's
can't
tight.
fuck
You got him
with
tight
Coco.
right now. Nah, Cocoretas
So-
is good.
what about the Italians? Italy, we just gonna forget about them?
Nah, I mean, I haven't even given
haven't
really
got
my
there yet.
takes
We
yet
have-
like that.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Japanese food is crazy.
Yeah?
It's crazy.
What's crazy?
I love
What-
that
give me-
shit.
give me-
Indian food, crazy. Italian food is crazy. It's a ridiculous topic.
Yeah.
Sit here and say Puerto Rico. Just like hard line.
Oh,
Puerto
no, on
Rico.
what I said, on the meal that I said, on the meal. It's a meal. Like, if you had to choose meals, right? Are we choosing, what, spaghetti and meatballs from Italy versus
That's like American type of shit.
spaghetti and meatballs in American? I thought I was,
Yeah,
that's
probably
not.
not. But like, I feel like it's like an American. I think it's a bastardization of Italian food.
Yeah, most of us here have not had like authentic Italian food. I've never had authentic Italian food.
I have.
Doughy might have, like in New
You've
York.
been to Italy?
No, I'm not even, nah, I had it in Florida. What are you talking about? Nothing about
He
Italy.
went to the Olive Garden. Yo, the a carbonara, bro, is I think my favorite pasta. Like a meal.
Explain
It's
it.
just banging.
What is it?
Huh?
I might have had it. What is
It's
it?
basically a raw egg and Parmesan cheese, and that makes the sauce.
Yep.
And then it's like guanciale. It's a pork cheek, I think is what it is. It's like a bacon, but I think it's fattier or less fatty than bacon. I can't remember, but it's just like a lot of think of bacon bits in a pasta, like a linguine or something like that, and it's just like a creamy sauce, something like an Alfredo, but it isn't an Alfredo.
Huh.
Alfredo's Parmesan and heavy cream. This is parm and a raw egg. That isn't raw when you eat it. The heat from the pasta actually
Cooks it.
tempers the egg, so it's like not raw. But
I
you
don't
don't
think I
like
ever
cook
had
it.
it then. Yeah, I probably never
It's-
had that.
It doesn't look like egg. It's just fucking delicious. I love that shit. It's my favorite.
Where'd you eat that at?
I mean, everywhere. You can go to any Italian restaurant and ask for a carbonara.
Huh? Might try that one day.
I'm gonna have to try that out too.
Yeah, that shit sounds pretty good. Weird because with the eggs as a sauce, raw, but that sounds.
What's your beef with spices, Tony?
I don't
Yeah,
like
this
spicy.
guy doesn't eat spicy food.
like
I
spicy
can't take
food.
his food takes.
I don't.
But not even a
Chicken-
little bit.
He's eating like
Not even a
dinosaur
little
chicken
bit.
nuggets
Like
over here.
my
telling
problem
me.
with you spicy eating motherfuckers out there. What's the point of that shit? What's the motherfucking point?
delicious.
You want
It
to
tastes
burn
delicious.
your fucking tongue, or you're like you're like doing this shit, and you can't enjoy the succulent meal that you're eating? The fuck out of here! Like I'm here, I'm eating a motherfucking cheeseburger. What I look like putting hot sauce on it? Or I'm eating a nice fucking piece of fucking chicken breast. What I look like putting tobacco sauce on it?
Oh my
Why do I want to
God.
burn my fucking mouth? Why?
You're talking about making it taste better.
That's
I mean, I
tasting
don't put hot
better.
sauce on my burgers. To be fair, I'd
Yeah,
rather
I put
it on the burgers,
I'd rather
yeah.
put like some jalapenos, something that got like a kick, but that might go with the burger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
For
you want
sure.
a kick? Go to
Absolutely.
karate, my nigga. I'm not looking for kicks. in my
Tabasco
food,
on
my
a
nigga.
chicken breast. That sounds
Oh
like a
my
fucking dream. I might get
God.
fried chicken tonight. You tripping, motherfucker? I'm
I
hungry.
think I put it into you. Now you want that shit. Now I'm good off all hot, spicy shit, my nigga.
If you want a kick, go to karate.
Oh, you caught that, what the hell?
I liked it. It was good.
But nah, fuck out of here. I'm not gonna
appreciate
fucking. I'm not gonna. That's disgusting to me, my nigga. I don't need. Not disgusting. I am not gonna eat something so spicy that I cannot enjoy. That I'm here have
Who
to drink
said
some water.
so spicy? Who
My
said
nigga, you
that?
be pouring this green tobacco sauce or whatever the fuck it is with the chick on the front all over your fucking food. I've seen this.
You can adjust spice as needed though.
Yeah.
Nah, not the way I see.
Yeah, if I got a nice plate of moro, which is probably the best.
Look,
now.
Mortal, what the
white
fuck
rice
is sauce?
with white rice with red beans. Oh my god! And then you just go a couple of Tabasco, and then you just kind of mix it in. Yo, the Tabasco is a flavor enhancer. It just
Yeah.
it's it's almost like salt to me. Tony, The guy has no fucking palate. Says you don't need salt. Go
Whoa.
eat a French fry. Go make a French fry. Zero salt, and then
you
go and
don't
add
really-
salt and then
you
eat
don't
it.
really need
Night
salt
and day.
on some
It's completely different.
on
it's
some food.
completely
You don't
different.
need salt. No, you don't.
You're out of your fucking mind.
What is
Tony.
the sum? What are the sums that you're talking about?
You don't need salt on the
watermelon?
no. What a piece of shit. Like people put
Don't need
salt in
salt?
their eggs when they scramble it and shit. You don't need that, right? French
Whoa.
fries. You need what? You need salt in your
de-
eggs.
You
need salt
definitely
in your
need a
egg.
little salt in your eggs.
This is the problem. Tony doesn't eat eggs. Okay, Tony
Ooh,
wants.
bitch! I love eggs.
Tony
I love
doesn't eat
breakfast.
eggs. Tony doesn't eat eggs. Tony wants a piece of bread. He's putting mayonnaise, bacon, salami, cheese, ketchup, all types of shit in a sandwich. It's like, yeah, you can't eat. You can barely taste the eggs anymore.
What's
Yeah,
this
maybe you
man-
can get away with
You
no,
mean
with
the
no
ones
salt in
your
that
wife
shit.
made me that I enjoy? Yeah, that's what she puts in it. But I love eating eggs. I can have an omelet. I can have a scrambled eggs with like toast or something on the side with cheese
you want your
on top.
omelet with you eat your omelet with no salt in it.
I don't want no salt in my eggs.
That's so wild
I
to me.
mean,
Salt
goddamn,
salt
man.
does so many magical things to food. You know, you can put a little bit of salt into your coffee, and allegedly it blocks the bitterness.
I don't
Like
drink
it
coffee.
It enhances the flavor of coffee.
Fuck
I
coffee.
don't even
Nothing-
enjoy
if-
coffee.
Just
If you're-
full of
if-
bad food taste.
If you're baking, you're making like a chocolate cake or something. They say to put a little bit of salt into that
Yes.
too. It enhances the
blocks the
flavor.
bitterness.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's
Salt
those
makes
are different.
salt makes dessert sweeter. It
That's
makes
different.
no fucking sense.
Desserts is different. Desserts are different. I'm saying like you don't eat it with eggs, my nigga. You don't. Stop it. You don't eat it with eggs.
Yo, you're
You,
bugging.
you need it with French fries. You do need it with French fries. I agree with that 100%.
Now I do agree that these people, they get their food and the first thing you do is they pop open that salt packet or they grab the salt shaker and they just pour salt all over the meal.
Yeah, that's ruining your meal.
That's over the top. Take a taste first. Make sure you're
Yes,
putting the
facts.
appropriate level of salt.
You need salt
that's
for
weird.
soups. You need salt for soups for sure. For soups, you need a little bit of just a little bit of salt. But yeah, you don't need salt on a lot of things. You don't. You just don't. I'm sorry for you.
Tony bought one
I love
salt
that he's
shaker
like-
10 years ago. He's still working his way through that.
He's
little
like, you don't need
can of
salt for a lot of things. He can't name anything almost.
I don't eat salt in a lot of
Soups
shit.
and eggs. That's what we settled on.
That's it.
Imagine a steak,
Literally,
no salt.
It's
It's
exactly how
ridiculous.
I don't put salt
This
on
is
my
how
steaks.
Cubans marinate
Whoa.
their
Time out.
stuff. They take garlic, lemons, and salt. Those three components will marinate a steak.
That
You're
was a
telling
hot
me
take. That was
You
a fake
buy a
hot take.
steak and you just throw it on a pan and then you eat it and you don't put no salt on it.
Nah, you got to put the salt. You got to put a little bit of the garlic oil, with the little rosemary, the little bit of butter. You got to throw this stuff in that to make that steak taste good.
Wait, did you say salt in that list?
No, yeah, you got to throw a little bit of salt. Niggas
But
be
you
going
originally
ham.
said no salt.
It was
in
a
this steak.
joke.
Now
I was
it-
joking. I know right now you're not going to take it as a joke because I'm already saying crazy shit to you. But for the people who out there who can't eat salt because of whatever their body disabilities or whatever the hell you want to call it, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I just don't like salt on a lot of my meals. Maybe, preferably because I've tried some meals that had salt and people fucking destroyed me with the salt. And probably that's what probably pushed me on this path. But yeah, I don't need salt, my nigga.
You know, I've
So you
got a
take
neat,
your bacon unsalted.
I don't eat bacon like that. I don't.
interesting.
Like on
got-
breakfast,
Hey,
I don't
you put salt on bacon, David?
It comes salted.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
full
yeah,
of
yeah,
sodium.
it's
I'm like,
naturally
you don't
salty.
put salt on that. That's
You
crazy.
can get unsalted
You'll
bacon though.
fucking die. Yeah, I saw I was putting salt on my bacon. I'm like, you're a fucking madman. It's like, yeah, I put fat on my bacon. You're like, what the fuck is wrong?
I put some lard into the pan first so that way it doesn't stick.
Awesome.
That's
Bacon is
crazy. That's a
lard.
lot of. That's a lot of.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Have y'all seen
though.
this water method for cooking bacon?
Yeah, I've seen it. That shit's wild.
I need to try this.
A water method. No, I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen it, but I'm just against it.
You put the bacon in the
I'm
pan.
boiling
you fill the,
my
you-
bacon.
You fill the water up top. You boil it down, and then you let it. Yeah, it's supposed to make the crispiest bacon. This is what everyone's claiming on the internet.
You
So
should
what
try
do you
that.
have to
Pooch.
season the water or what goes on there?
You don't
The
season
water helps. The water helps it render down. It renders the fat out of it better, or some shit like that.
The best
Allegedly.
part.
I mean, it makes sense because when you put real fatty meats like pork chops or bacon, things like that, when you fry them things, they tend to like curl up. So there's a lot of parts of that bacon that they're not getting direct contact. So with water, the whole thing is hot, right? So it'll cook through more evenly, I guess. So I mean, of course, it'll render better.
At my restaurant, they have my favorite restaurant. They have this steak that is wrapped in a piece of bacon. It's awesome.
A filet mignon?
I don't know.
Bacon wrapped. All right. We need to stop wrapping things in bacon. All right, it's terrible. Anybody who thinks this is good, just stop. Eat the filet mignon by itself. It's better. Why are you bacon wrapping?
I think you.
It's terrible.
I think you've said that you like the bacon wrapped filet mignons at that fucking Brazilian steakhouse butcher.
Tony, why do you live a life making up lies? I avoid that steak like the fucking plague. I won't eat it.
I don't know.
I won't.
I could have sworn I seen you be like, "Yo, you should try the bacon wrapped filet mignons."
And he says this is a man that currently has the plague.
Yeah, I got the vid right now.
But nah, anybody who does, I agree, Pucho. This bacon wrap bullshit has become ridiculous. They're wrapping up glizzies. They're wrapping up fucking. I've seen a bacon wrapped tostone online the other day with a burger. They wrapped the tostone up with the bacon and use it as buns for a burger. Shit looks ridiculous.
I was gonna say a bacon wrapped tostone. I could maybe accept it because
what?
It's maybe.
Ketchup? Ooh.
I mean, because it's it's a fucking thing. You're gonna put meat on it anyways. But it's like whatever. I'm saying like you're wrapping a steak in bacon. That's ridiculous.
It's over the top.
People rapping. What the fuck?
There's
saw the
only
other day.
one
Somebody was making like a
piece
beef
of bacon
Wellington
going around the
Somebody was
steak.
making like a beef Wellington with a whole like lattice of like this crisscross bacon thing. I'm like, this looks ridiculous. No one's gonna. People, especially with the food things on TikTok and shit like that, people are just making food that looks crazy. There's no way this stuff is good.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Y'all remember that channel Epic Mealtime where they just made
Oh, yeah.
That was
ridiculous
awesome.
meals? They were all about wrapping shit in bacon. I think they started this trend. They introduced us all to this bacon weaving bullshit that everyone does now.
Yeah, Epic Mealtime was interesting. I was in college. It was very geared towards the college kids. All right.
Yes.
Those are my college days, the Epic Mealtime days. It was funny. We're putting tequila in food and shit. It was an interesting time.
Getting drunk on breakfast.
That's crazy. Fantastic, I bet, too. But, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Like, follow, share. We're on all social media platforms. Joe's going to hit us with a little bit of some comments from the fans, from the one-up whores, the one-up sluts, the one-up whatever. We haven't came up with
Only
a name yet.
the nearest and dearest sluts of the One Up family. We got Moritz, DST, SCH McGill, Elevated NYC, Misunderstood, Kukui, and INC. I think that's somebody here knows them. Baron Trek. We got Anta, Princess Anta. Nice to meet you, Anta. Elizabeth Creations. Hit us with some. We got Game Logic. Started to follow us. Our boy Game Logic. Nita, Vivian, Jessica Riviera. She also likes a lot and comments a lot. We have gotten a lot of followers. Let's see over on our Twitter. Let's see who we have here. Drex, Mad Drex, shout out to you. Melly, of course, the Whore Connoisseur. Chris Cavos.
I love how he's destroying these names.
M4C, 4TK, 4K79, shout out to you.
What?
We also have, I mean, that's what it says. M4C _ 4T 4K79. I don't know how to say that.
We're shouting out bots right now.
No, he actually commented it. Shout out to the people on our YouTube. Mr. Beaumont, he's coming on there. Shout out to Crystal. Crystal has been heavy on there. The Whore Connoisseur. Everyone that comments and likes and subs, and we really appreciate you interacting with us on Discord. and coming in there and letting us put our money where our mouth is.
Also, another shout out to all those who share and like and don't really comment. I know y'all sharing and liking, and I know y'all over there copying and pasting. Share us some more, but also just drop a comment. Just say something, whether it's positive or negative. Just say something. So that way, we know that your intentions are good. Because I got a couple pictures people send me of me sleeping on the last episode. I'm gonna say I don't really appreciate it. I only just
I love it. I was gonna say, what we should start doing is fishing people for questions and reading the questions and then answering them on air. That'll be fun.
For sure.
Original idea. Nobody else has done this before.
Yep.
Just
So
invented
original.
Damn, though, that's so much
Right now.
negativity.
No, I'm agreeing with him.
He's just going with my nonsense. Of course, not original. This is fucking old as shit.
Yeah.
Tony, have you been tired lately?
Nah, I've been wide awake, not drunk, not 3 a.m.
Saying like could have an iodine deficiency. I just looked it up on WebMD here. Since you
Nah,
don't like
Tony
salts,
don't believe in nothing else. But
he has
sleep
iodine.
apnea. He just believes in sleep apnea and nothing else. If you're tired, you got sleep apnea.
What was that at my door? Sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is literally knocking on his door right now. He answered the door and then closed the door on sleep apnea right
bro,
now.
I've been telling people they got sleep apnea. Niggas don't want to believe me. My boss has sleep apnea now. He got tested. I told him he's got sleep apnea.
Wrap us up, Tony.
So-
I don't want to hear about sleep apnea.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to save lives
You're
everywhere I
killing
go.
me, Smalls.
Anyways, y'all, thank you for coming through. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for listening, supporting. We all appreciate your love, hate, whatever. And as always, people, go one up yourself. Put some ketchup on your pizza.
Ew, no, you did not hear.
one of those things.
No. The food takes, they're bad.
Peace.
Terrible. Oh my God. All right.
Bad.